guys, Carolyn here. Today I'm going to be doing a video showing my entire K-pop collection, every single photo card that I own, every single binder that I own. I'm super excited. I film these twice a year. I film like a mid-year update one, which is kind of just like, let me just open my binders and show you what's going on. And then I film an end of the year update, which I tend to spend a little more time going through and organizing everything and kind of completing goals and everything. The mid-year one really is just like a check-in on my goals for the year, and the end of the year is like, what did we accomplish this year? So yeah, I'm super excited to be filming this today. I'm going to be filming this over the next couple of days. If you see different lighting in between clips and things, that would be why. I usually organize this by groups, so I will do like all of the Stray Kids binders in one section and all of the Monsta X binders in one section, and so on and so forth. So yeah, I'm excited. It's definitely been an interesting year for my K-pop collection, and I'll definitely be going through that more as we get into the video. But yeah, I'm gonna kind of just go over everything. And then I've also had a request since this year. My main goal was like finishing collections and archiving binders. I've had a request to also mention which binders are being archived and will not be showing up in 2025 minus full collection videos. If you want more information about what archiving is and like what I do, I have made a video about it before, so I'll go ahead and link it up above right now. But yeah, all of the supplies I use will be listed in the description box down below. I do have affiliate codes with certain shops as well that I use, so if you see anything in the video that you like, I won't go over every single thing that I use or every single card in this video, but if you have questions about anything, you can leave timestamps down below. If you're like, what pages are these? What binder is this? Where did you get this? You can always leave timestamps down below, and I will do my best to answer in a timely manner. It's definitely been an interesting year. I've been doing a lot of reflecting since I've been back from my Christmas holiday. I've been doing a lot of reflecting on the past year, and it definitely was a super busy, super crazy year. I feel like I didn't do a lot in the first half of the year with my collections, but in the second half of the year I did a ton, and I definitely have a bunch of stuff on the way. I was supposed to get a Neokyo package, however it was in the process of being consolidated when Neokyo got hacked, so I was like, maybe there's a chance it'll make it before the end of the year. It's not at this point, which is fine. If you're new here, I do sorting new photo card videos every 2 weeks on the channel, so any cards that are missing in this video will be in a sorting new photo card video in 2 weeks, which is like, I only have my personal family calendar so far, so let me just cover my family's faces. I don't have any of my season's greetings yet, but my mom, her little tradition every single year is to give everybody in the family a calendar for the next year, which is funny because I buy so many K-pop seasons greetings, but I think it's really cute. So yeah, you're seeing this on this Sunday, so Sunday the 12th will be our next sorting new photo card video, and I will have a ton of stuff for that video. And also, we are going to hit 100 episodes of sorting new photo card Sundays in 2025, and I'm thinking about doing like a really big giveaway to celebrate that milestone. So if you're interested, definitely hit subscribe, hang out with us in 2025. I'm planning on doing some more giving back to the community next year. It's one of my goals for next year, so I definitely will be doing some giveaways and things. That is it for this little intro. Let's go ahead and get into the first binder, whatever editing Carolyn decides she wants to start with, but there's timestamps, so you know, I just don't know. Okay, so this binder is an archive binder. It is literally one of the oldest binders that I have, or the oldest amount of stuff that I have. This binder I have not added anything to in years. It's going to be one of those binders, like the Donghae Binder, that I just never added anything to. I just am done with this binder. It's from groups that I've stanned when I was newer into K-pop, like After School were my favorite girl group for the longest time. And so this is just all the stuff I collected from there. I have not been able to find these postcards, and at this point I don't think I ever will, so these are just going to be blank spots, I think, moving forward, but it's okay. Also, Pommy of A-Pink. A-Pink do still release music, but the photo card game has gotten a little more difficult for them, so I think in the future, like, I may buy like an album just to have a copy of the album and then just keep whatever I pull. Though I would like to finish this copycat page. That might not be that difficult to do. Yeah. I used to collect a lot of A-Pink, and After School were the Twice and I've of early K-pop Carolyn. I do like these custom fillers. I was super into making these for a long time, and I kind of want to bring that back, but it was a lot of work. So it was a lot of work and it was kind of difficult, so we'll see. And then I never added anything to this page. I might put fillers in this page just to, like, you know, finish up this binder. And then I also have Shiny's Minnow in this page. I just collect too much at this point to also, like, keep up with Shiny, and Shiny released so much stuff because they're SM Entertainment. Well, not really that many of them anymore, but anyways, yeah, I really like my Minnow collection. I might get 2 more cards just to finish off this page and then call it done. But I mean, at this point, I don't really have any intentions of continuing to collect Shiny. I do listen to a lot of Shiny's music, but yeah, I feel like at this point, I'm just happy with what I have moving forward. And then these are my 17 karat postcards. Once you take these out of the album, you can't put them back in. So I keep them in here. They've been here since 17 debuted. These have been here. So anyways, that is it for this binder. This binder is archived minus this couple of things that I was like, maybe I'll get a couple things just to finish up the pages in this binder. But I don't really plan to continue collecting any of these groups. Not because I don't love them, but because either their stuff is hard to get or they're not active anymore. But yeah, I did really enjoy my time collecting all of these groups. All right, this is my Treasure binder. Treasure have not had a comeback in like 52 years. It's fine. It's really funny because I was watching my 2023 video yesterday, and I was like end of 2023, and I was like, oh, Treasure will probably have a comeback in like December of next year. And I said it jokingly, but like the way we didn't even get a comeback in December, we got a digital single. We got a digital single. It's fine. Anyways, YG did say that new Treasure comeback next year. Also, Junkyu, new leader of Treasure. Very exciting. Very excited about that. Anyways, this is a complete binder. Treasure, I do collect 3 members. I collect Junkyu, Jihoon, and Jungwoo. So this is complete. I have finished this binder. I probably will do a new binder when Treasure make a comeback, just because there's nothing else to add to this binder. These sets were so annoying, but they're so satisfying. So satisfying. But yeah, I love Treasure. I love their music. I'm excited for this next era of Treasure because from what YG was saying in the video about like Treasure and Baby Monster's like 2025 plans, it seems like they're gonna go in a more vocal heavy direction, which is some of my favorite like songs from Treasure are like their more vocal heavy songs. I'm not really into like their classic YG Entertainment sounding songs, but I love their vocal heavy songs, so I'm super excited for the future of Treasure. I'm just happy they're getting a comeback. Like, what the heck? They used to get comebacks so frequently, and then YG was like, well, that was fun while it lasted, right? But yeah, this is their most recent era, which is Reboot. I did finish Reboot. I even got the US cards. I had so much time. I got the US cards. I was like, sure, close enough. And I did all the YG tag cards. These were mean. These were mean. You got like 5 random cards per like these, and then you got a random selfie, and it just like, there's just too many cards. Too many random cards in that thing. And then we've got larger inclusions. This is from their light stick. I do think I'm gonna get rid of this Jungwoo Pov and then do just like these Jungwoo cards in the middle, or not Jungwoo, Junkyu cards in the middle, and then just do like hollow fillers on either side of them. I think that's how I want to finish up this page. I was thinking about it the other day. I didn't actually end up doing it. These Night Garden trading cards I got in YG Entertainment's basement when I was in Korea, so I had to collect them. It would be nice to finish up this page, but we could also bring this page with us to the new binder. You know, we could take it with us. But here's all of the larger postcards that come in the albums. I do collect both of Junkyu's, and then I collect one of Jungwoo and one of Jihoon. Except for this era, I collected Yeodam because there were only one per member. Yeodam was my fourth bias, but he's not in YG. He's not in Treasure or YG anymore. Super fun. And yeah, there's just some other random things back here that I collected. I used to be more into collecting merch and stuff, but one thing I hate about YG Entertainment is how they prioritize merch releases over comebacks. And so I just stopped buying them because I just don't want to support merch releases over comebacks. Like, I will buy the music. But I will not buy all of the merch releases. I bought a couple, and then I was like, you know what? I don't want to do it anymore. Take that, YG. But anyways, that's it for the treasure binder. This is ready to archive, but I'm not actually going to be able to really archive it until they announce a real comeback. If there's no pre-orders, I don't believe it until there's pre-orders. I will not believe it until I see pre-orders. So yeah, this binder is complete though. This is the Aespa and Sserafim mini binder. Two groups that I did not really focus on that much in 2024. I'm hoping to kind of update both of these groups next year, but this is the cover. I also would love to move them to a different binder. I do have a binder that's coming in a sponsored ship in January that I would like to use for these girlies. I'm definitely going to film a video moving these collections into that binder. But yeah, this is my Aespa collection. I collect winter, and occasionally I'll pick up an OT4 set like for Target or Digipack versions. I haven't done that in a while. Aespa are coming to Charlotte next year, which is where I live if you don't know, and I'm so excited to see Aespa in person. I did miss their last tour because Aespa in Atlanta was the same day as Monsta X in Korea. I couldn't be in two places at once. Not even kind of. There was literally no way for me to make both work. So I did choose Monsta X in Korea, but I am excited to see Aespa live next year. I'm super behind on my winter collection. I don't know, SM groups this year, I just was feeling like I hate SM's photocard distribution, and then their cards are so expensive resale because they only put one card in an album and then they just expect you to figure it out. So anyways, I'm hoping to fix this next year, but for right now, that is what we have going on here. And then we move into Chaewon, my Sserafim collection. Again, I am super behind on my Sserafim collection, my Chaewon collection. One, Chaewon is very expensive, and two, I kind of put HYBE groups as like a low priority collection this year. This is probably the first binder you're seeing from a HYBE group. So for like my BTS collection, my TXT collection, my 17 collection, there's a lot of holes because I just did not focus on HYBE this year, and I don't know. I also find Sserafim to be a little difficult to collect. Chaewon especially is a pretty difficult member to collect, and so I don't know if I want to stop collecting Sserafim. I do love the girls. I love the girls. I love the group. Just collecting photo cards for them is not as fun as it could be, as fun as it is for some of my other collections, but I love this collection. So I'm just kind of like, do I finish up the current era and then just like stop collecting moving forward? What do I do? So I haven't really come to a conclusion for that yet. I've been thinking about it for like probably about a month now, just what I want to do, and I just haven't come to a conclusion. So in the meantime, I'm just gonna keep this isn't even for their most recent album. This is from like their previous album. So it's not from the like crazy album. Yeah, this is from before that. So I don't know. This is a Target set. Also, HYBE did a weird thing for a while where they were only doing group cards for like Sserafim for Target. And so I did not like that, but I think they've changed that, right? Like they're doing member cards again, which I think is the last album I bought from them. But anyways, oh, I also have some New Jeans back here. I did buy a New Jeans album once upon a time. I wouldn't say that I am a bunny or a fan of New Jeans, though I do, you know, support the girlies still, and I am excited to see what 2025 brings them. Hopefully all good things, And, you know, I do, as somebody who's been in K-pop for a very, very long time, I think what they are doing right now is making history. Like, for real. Like, I have seen so many K-pop groups come and go from different companies, and nobody is doing it the way that New Jeans is doing it. But I do respect them for standing up for themselves, and I hope that, you know, they surround themselves with good people and people who care about their well-being and care about the girlies. And I hope only good things come to New Jeans next year. I did follow their new Instagram, so yeah. And depending on what happens, I probably will pick up a copy of whatever album they release that's not under Hype, just to like support them. But we'll see. We will see. But anyways, that's it for this binder. All right, so this is my Donghae binder. This is actually the only binder that I own now that is in a different color besides white. Mostly because I've already archived this binder and I didn't think about changing the binder until right this moment. So I definitely will be changing this to a white binder. But this is my Donghae collection. It literally has not changed at all the past couple of years that you've seen it. So I'm just going to flip through it really quick. But if you're new to the channel, I got into K-pop in 2009 and Donghae was my ultimate bias at the time. I don't really follow him at all. I don't really follow Super Junior at all. I haven't followed Super Junior in a long time. I do still have these photo cards because Past Caroline worked really hard on collecting them. So this is a collection that I don't plan to expand upon. Super Junior do, well, Donghae and Eunbi, which is D&E right here, they both left SM Entertainment and they're in a different company now. And they do release albums within that company, but I just don't have any plans to collect any of their new music or anything. So yeah, that is my story with that. But I do have a bunch of photo cards from when Donghae was in SM Entertainment. I don't know if I want to go back and like, actually no, I don't, because I feel like I say that and then I just never end up doing it. There are a couple things I can see because I didn't go through this binder before I started this video. This is like the only binder I didn't go through before this video because like I said, it was archived. So there are a couple things I can see myself changing before I archive it, a couple sleeves I want to switch out and things. So I probably will do that and I'll keep showing it in these like full collection videos, but I don't have any plans to expand upon this collection or add anything to it at this point. Like I'll probably make fillers for this page. But yeah, I have been collecting for a really long time, so there are going to be groups in here that I don't plan to continue to collect, but I don't want to get rid of their albums and their photo cards and anything. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep those. This was like my first photo card collection that I ever started. It is super important to me to keep it, even if I don't follow the group, stand the group anymore. I do still follow some of the members, and I do keep up with some of the members, but some of the members I have not followed in a while. But yeah, that being said, I do think that, you know, I wouldn't be the person I am today, the collector I am today, without Super Junior and without starting this photo card collection. So yeah, I do still like to show this in every single photo card collection video. But that's it for this binder. All right, so this is my Infinite and Golden Child A4 binder. This does have Begin on the cover for Infinite. However, this is everything pretty much except for Begin. There are some larger inclusions in here for Begin, but this, I always like to show it off, is is my ticket from the first time I saw Infinite in concert. It was my first K-pop concert, and I saw my alt group, Infinite, and I just had the best time. I was like third row for this concert, and it just like, it is the reason I'm a concert girly today. This is from Paradise. A lot of this has not changed since the last time you saw it, so there's not too much to go through here. We are still missing one Seungyeol card. I don't think we're ever going to find it at this point, but that's okay. These are for Wonho solo cards. I don't know if I ever want to fully collect Wonho solo stuff again, but I might. I don't know. I've been having trouble finding like even this stuff. So I don't know. We're gonna have to think about that. Seungyeol, luckily, does nothing. So, except go to the gym, apparently. So there's that. This is other, like, non-album stuff, mostly Seungyu solos, but there's occasional other solos, subunits in here as well, including Hoya. Oh, I gotta switch this to my new 8 pockets. Anyways, the thing about Infinite Photocards is that a lot of their older albums, they had like postcards as the random inclusion, like for a new challenge. Had to trade postcards. But yeah, most of this is just other random large inclusions. This is from Begin, these postcards. I don't know if I want to finish these. Which number is this? Is this Seungyu? Yeah, this is Seungyu's. So I'm just missing Dongwoo and Wooyeon. Yeah, I don't know. We might finish it before their comeback in March. And then also for this, so I have all 6 members for this, but I am missing Wooyeon and Seungyeol for this version. So we might try to get those before their comeback in March. They are making a comeback in March. I'm very excited about it. I cannot wait. Cannot wait. Other larger inclusions. Oh, this I might need to redo. I think I do need to redo some of these. So these are trading cards that they had. They all came in like a set though. So I don't know if trading cards is the right word for it, but you know. And then I've just got these yellow sleeves in here that need to be replaced. So these are from their Season's Greetings from 2018. So just ignore that. Ignore the yellow fillers. I will fix them. Right. And then we get into Golden Child. So on the day that I'm filming this, yesterday, Woollim Entertainment announced that Golden Child, 6 of the 7 remaining members, and 5 of the 6 remaining Rocket Punch members were leaving. It's giving Woollim is shutting their doors. Drippin and Eunbi are like the only ones left there. But anyways, I haven't made a ton of progress on this since we last talked about Golden Child. But now that they're like disbanding, which is so sad. Ugh, they're so talented. I hate Woollim Entertainment. I really do. Maybe Infinite Company will scoop them up, you know? At least some of them. Seungyu, you need another group. I know Infinite Company was created to like just take care of Infinite, but also, can we take care of Golden Child? Seungyeol's brother's in Golden Child. He's the leader of Golden Child. So like, you know? Anyways, I tried to finish this and I bought a couple of dupes this year. Finding these cards is difficult. So, I don't know. I would like to finish what I have laid out here, though, at least. And I did, like, make spots for their most recent albums. Did they release another album after Feel Me? Cause like, maybe we finish this. I don't know. Anyways, here's some full group sets here. Full group minus Seungyeol, Changjun and Seungyoon. Then we have larger inclusions. And yeah, that's it. It would be nice to finish this. So I don't think we're going to archive this binder quite yet, but we should soon because it's very full. But it would be nice to kind of finish what was started here. All we need to know is that I hate Woollim Entertainment. That's it for this binder. All right, this is my Infinite mini binder. This is the Meow Cafe 1-inch binder. I am gonna buy them a proper 3-inch binder. This is just what I had at the time. Anyways, this is for Infinite's first comeback as a full group in a long time. And so my theory with starting a new binder instead of continuing my Infinite binder is 1, my Infinite binder is huge and needs to be archived. 2, I just felt like weird continuing. There was so many years in between the last full group release to now. And so I just figured it would be nice to have them in their own binder. And also I didn't used to collect OT6 like as thoroughly as I would collect an OT6 group right now. So anyways, this is Infinite Begin. I am missing 2 Myungsu cards to finish this, which is really exciting. I've made some good progress on this year. And I hope I can get those 2 Myungsu cards before March is my goal, because they are going to have a full group comeback. They had a fan con recently, and maybe it was just a concert, but anyways, they had a concert and they teased the new album at the end of it, so I'm really excited. I definitely will be collecting OT6. I definitely feel like I learned a lot from collecting this era, and there are definitely things that I would do differently next time, so I'm excited. I picked up a lot of pop sets because, you know, the CEO of this Infinite company, he said only 1 photo card per album, but everybody has 3 cards per album. All 6 members have 3 cards per version. That means each member has 6 cards. You need 6 albums per member. Let me talk to the CEO. Have him call me up real quick. Anyways, I joined a group order for these cards too, because I thought they were cute. Yeah, I am excited for a new Infinite comeback. They will be moving into a bigger binder. I just haven't needed to do it before now, but I'm going to be ordering some Meow Cafe binders for other groups, and so I'm just going to throw in one for Infinite so we can put Infinite in a bigger binder. I love them so much. Like, they were my alt group before Monsta X, if you don't know, and there even is a period of time where Infinite and Monsta X were both alt groups. Like, there's an overlapping period of time for that, and I'm just so happy they're back, and I love them so much, and I'm so happy they're doing things together, and they just seem genuinely so happy, and I love them so much, so I'm excited for a new album. They did release the Season's Greetings. However, the photo cards were random. I need to talk to the CEO about that. It makes me worry for the new album because, like, why were your Season's Greetings photo cards random? I hope no other company saw them do that and were like, that's a great idea. It's not a good idea. Don't do it. Okay, so this is my TXT binder. This time last year, I was saying how I needed a deluxe binder for TXT, and here we are in our deluxe binder for TXT. Yeah, this binder, I have not made a lot of progress on it this year. I just haven't, and that's okay. I do have plans for this binder. Because I double-sided my TXT binder, I am going to use some of Prism Platinum's colored pages for this. I did purchase them. I just have not switched everything over yet, and that's okay because I actually ran out of these like clear pages that I use for another Prism Platinum binder, so I'm excited to get those back. But I just hate how, like, you see how the cards are like overlapping here? In the white pages, you won't see that. So that's what I'm planning on doing with my TXT collection moving forward. I just haven't done it. I'm going to do a whole video on it. I just haven't had time, like with the holidays and everything. But otherwise, it hasn't changed all that much since the last time you saw it. There's just, what album even is this that we ended on? Minisode 3. This is Minisode 3. That's what we have going on here. Yeah, I do plan to like back collect some of their cards and stuff. I just haven't gotten a chance to do it yet. Hype groups have been pretty low priority for me this year, but maybe next year we'll be able to catch up a little bit more. I do love storing my TXT collection in a Prism Platinum binder. I also started using the white 2-pocket pages in this binder as like an experiment, and I love it. I love it. It's so nice. You don't have to make custom fillers, which makes it so much easier to store like larger inclusions, because I hate storing larger inclusions in A5 binders because you have to make fillers for these binders, and I despise that. I also need to update these pages because I do have 1 pockets in white, but anyways. And then back here we have the tour card size things that I never update, and I talk about every single time that I just never updated, and we're just gonna have to, I think we're just gonna have to consolidate this into like a couple of pages, because I also talked about this in my video at the end of last year and I never did anything about it. So anyways, and then these are the postcards I got from when they were here in Charlotte. I did not go to their most recent tour, but I went to the one the year prior in Charlotte, and it was a lot of fun. They're a really fun group, and I think it's really funny how they said they were going to take a break and then they announced a European tour. I'm happy for the Europeans. I just think it was a weird thing to announce that they were going to take a break and then announce a European tour. I just think that was a weird thing for them to say. And by them, I mean big hit, but you know. Anyways, that's it for the TXT binder. I do have a second TXT binder too, because in case I ever outgrow this one. I have another green bunnies binder from Prism Platinum that I'm gonna use for somebody, but TXT and green just like makes sense in my brain, so probably gonna save it for when and if I expand TXT at all. So this is my P1 Harmony binder. It's in a blue bunnies binder. It's so cute. I think this is the color OMG maybe, but yeah, this is from Prism Platinum. It's adorable. They sent it to me and they're so nice and I love it so much. I definitely think that the blue bunny is giving very much Wonho, but I actually didn't need to put Wonho in a binder. I actually have my entire Wonho everything all organized in a way that I'm happy with for once. So that's very nice. But yeah, I instead decided to store P1 Harmony in here. I picked up P1 Harmony earlier this year. I saw them at KCON. I've seen them at a few festivals and I just really love them. I really love Kyo. I really love Teo. I really love all the boys, to be honest. And I really like their albums. Their past couple of albums have really like done well with me. They've charted well in this household. They've charted well in my house, so you know, that's the only chart that matters, right? I decided to pick them up. I'm doing a massive trade with somebody for a bunch of their extra Kyo and Teo photo cards for a bunch of my extra ATEEZ photo cards. So I have a bunch of these cards on the way. I originally was only going to collect Kyo. Also, why did nobody tell me this says break, like breaking a car? Why did nobody tell me? Oh my god, I have to change that. Not right this second, but I've got to change that. But yeah, I've got a bunch. I'm a little overwhelmed by this. This definitely was something I was trying to put off until I finished Cravity, which I'm pretty much done with Cravity, so that's nice. But I do have a bunch of cards for this on the way, and then I do want to focus on this next year. I would love to be like in a good spot with P1 Harmony before their next comeback, though I don't know if that is super realistic because yeah, I originally was gonna only collect Kyo, and then I pulled a bunch of Teo cards. I bought a bunch of albums from Light Up K and did a little like starting my P1 Harmony collection. Pulled a lot of cute Teo cards, who is already my second bias, and I was like, maybe later we can do it. And I was like, you know what, let's just do it now, because they're both pretty easy members to collect for the most part. And I pulled so much Teo. I was like, what am I gonna do? Trade these cards away just to try to get them back later? I had to trade that card away? No, he's staying with me. He's not going anywhere. He's staying right here. But yeah, I should have a bunch of stuff from Killin' It on the way, which is good. And then I need to figure out what's going on this page. What are these cards from? Does anybody know? Can somebody tell me? These are the backs of them. These are the front of them. I think I tried to figure it out at one point and I couldn't. So if anybody knows what these are, please let me know. And then for Sad Song, I did actually buy this album in real time. And so I do have a bunch of these cards here. I plan on finishing Sad Song sooner rather than later. And then I'm going to go back and work on like older eras. But anyways, we didn't get any play versions for that though, or Nemo versions, or cassette versions, but it's okay. We'll figure it out. We also did pull Teo's gold card. That happened. And then we've got the other 4 boys for Killin' It. Somebody was like, you should collect OT6 P1 Harmony. It's so easy. And I was like, maybe if I can like finish this, and then I decided to do that moving forward. But with the Monstas coming out of their like military era, I just live in fear of everything. And then I've also got some of these white 2-pocket Prism Platinum pages. I love these for fillers. I don't know what part of the video P1 Harmony is going to be at, but I have already said this in a different section. But I love these because I hate putting fillers, like making fillers for A5 things, and I hate storing larger inclusions in A5 binders when you have to make fillers for the binders, but for this you don't. And it's so nice and it looks so good, because I hate being able to see in between like larger inclusions. It's really great, honestly. 10 out of 10 would recommend those pages. This isn't even a sponsored video, but I just like really love those. I think that's one of the smartest things that has ever come out of the Prism Platinum factory, if I'm being honest. But anyways, that's it for my P1 Harmony collection. I'm super excited to watch this grow next year. and I'm super excited to actually collect them and stan them. I feel like they fit in with the groups that I stan and collect so nicely that I'm shocked it took me this long to like bring them in, to get them on board in the wanted the wanted collection. Okay, so this is my BTS binder. It is in pink because my bias is Jin, and I think that's what Jin would have wanted. This binder is very stuffed. It's huge. It's just bursting at the seams, and something needs to be done. But also, BTS were in the military for the majority of this year, and so I didn't really even add anything to this binder. I'm gonna be completely honest. It probably looks exactly the same as the last time you saw it. I do plan to, 1, double side Jin, just to kind of like save some space here. 2, put him in white Prism Platinum 4-pocket pages. I think that will be really, really good. So I am going to eventually film myself updating that. I'm going to do BTS and TXT in the same video. I plan on doing the same thing to my TXT collection. So yeah, there's really not a lot of change here. I did have somebody sent me all of Jin's cards from his Happy album, and I just got it in the mail, like literally still in the envelope, have not unboxed it yet, but I do have some photo cards from Happy, and I will at some point actually fix this binder so I can store these cards. It's probably gonna be this week, but not before I post this video. So this is just what this binder is looking like right now. I also started collecting OT7 for like Korean album cards because it's really easy to do, honestly. BTS have never been a group that's had a crazy amount of photo cards. There was maybe a moment where people were like, wow, it's a lot of photo cards, but it was like 1 card per member per version, so like nothing too crazy. And then I do want to switch out some of his sleeves for the white sleeves, but I worked so hard on these fillers. So I'm like, maybe we just keep them. Oh no, that's still clear. But yeah, these are all like Jin things. I do have some things from other members' solo releases, like we have the Jimin stuff here from his album. These are Jin's solo album cards from the Astronaut. I said I was gonna collect all the POBs, and I did not. I'm gonna be honest, I really didn't. And then we have some Eunbi, some Hobi, some Jimin, some Jungkook. We have this Namjoon hand card that I pulled. Yup. These were just cards that somebody sent me as a freebie, which was really nice. These cards too, people sent me as a freebie. And I think this set too, I got as a freebie set. Crazy. Lots of freebies. More Hobi cards. V. I really like these cards, like these pages for V's collection. I feel like they're really cute. We got some Jungkook postcards back here, a Eunbi postcard, lots of stuff back here. Oh, what's back here? Oh, this is more Eunbi. Anyways, I'm excited for BTS to make a comeback next year. I would love to see them live. I'm not even gonna lie, I would love to see BTS live. I originally bought concert tickets for them back in like I don't know what year it was, but it was one of the concerts that got canceled because of COVID. So I would love to see BTS again. They were good tickets too. It's kind of unfortunate, but I would love to see them if they tour. However, if they tour at the same time as Monsta X, I gotta go see my Monstas. I'm so sorry, but I would love to see them. All right, so this mini My Collection binder also houses BTS photo cards because that's what Jin would have intended. But this is Jin's like tour cards. This is a very low priority collection for me. I do like these. I get sent these sometimes as like freebies, and so I've just started accumulating them. I think they're really cute, so I've just kind of organized them by like concept. And yeah, if I could finish the sets that I have here, that would be great, but I don't plan to collect like every single one of them, you know, that ever existed ever. But if I could finish the sets that I have, I think that would be fun. I think they're really cute. I like the size of these cards as well. I think that is an unpopular opinion, but I really like the size of these cards. I think they're fun, especially since I have pages to put them in. Like if Prism Platinum hadn't created these pages, then I probably wouldn't like them as much, but yeah. Anyways, that is it for this mini binder. All right, this is my completed NCT binder. This binder is going to be archived because it's very full. But basically for NCT, I collect Johnny and Jungwoo. I did have to do some reorganizing earlier this year. If you pay attention to NCT or K-pop in general, you know why. But I collect Johnny and Jungwoo here, and I love them. Johnny is like the person who got me into NCT, because when NCT U debuted, I was like, eh. And then Johnny debuted. He was a trainee I had followed for a really long time. I was like, we gotta support Johnny's debut. And then Jungwoo debuted, and I was like, man, I love them both though. But anyways, I've been collecting both of them for a while. SM has given me a hard time this year as far as like their photo cards, so I've been a little frustrated with SM this year, but you know. Anyways, these are the perfume cards, and then we have Fact Check and Be There For Me, and then this is from their newest era. I do need 2 more cards to finish Jungwoo for this era, and then I'm pretty sure that's all I needed. Let's go back to Jano. These are all the circle cards. I did reorganize this recently, all the circle cards. And I collect Jano for NCT Dream. I store him just like however, because I only collect 1 member for Dream. And then that's it. Oh, I decided to start the new album in the new NCT binder, so there's nothing in here. I don't have anything to show for the new NCT binder yet. It's literally just like 2 pages in there, so we're not going to show it in this video. But this is full group NCT stuff. So yeah, and I did decide to keep like the Sungchan cards that I collected in this binder instead of with my Rise stuff. So yeah. I wonder if NCT will do a full group comeback in 2025. I feel like it's highly possible they're going to do that. So, anyways, these are the D-Icon things. And then larger inclusions. I don't collect larger inclusions super thoroughly for NCT. I really just like try my best. Sometimes that's all you can do is just try your best. But yeah, if I can find trades, that's great. If I can't find trades, it's fine. Yeah, there are a couple large inclusions in the newest Neokyo package I'll be adding in here, but for the most part, this binder is complete once that Neokyo package comes in. Like, I think I got the other 2 postcards here, and then I think I got Jungwoo's bookmark as well, maybe? Anyway. And then I also keep Super M back here, so that's that. I did reorganize and re-sleeve this section of the binder recently because it was kind of messy, so this is what it looks like now. Very nice, very nice. And that is it for NCT/Super M. All right, this is ATEEZ 1. Welcome ATEEZ 1. This binder is technically archived. We'll go into what that means. Anyways, so we have I collect Hongjoong from ATEEZ. I do expand this later on, but for right now, I collect Hongjoong of ATEEZ. I started collecting ATEEZ during Say My Name era, and because that song came out and I was obsessed, and then I got tickets to see them in concert like literally a couple months after that album came out, and I fell in love and I've never looked back. The fact that I had a ticket in that tiny little theater venue that they were in was a miracle in itself. So I love that I went to that concert though. I love that I can say I went to that concert. I also collect occasional OT8 sets since the Hello 82 eras have started. I do collect OT8 sets because, especially for like the US exclusive set, it's really easy. And I usually choose like Target, Barnes & Noble, or Walmart to collect OT8 for. So yeah. But I always do the US set because I always have access to it. It's just, I don't really even buy that many Korean ATEEZ albums anymore. And by that many, I mean like I don't buy any at all. Like I might buy a Polka album from a Korean shop, but I also have like 3 or 4 K-pop stores near me that I can go to. Just one of those things. And I'm like, do I actually need that? Also, this is the era I picked up I had been debating it for a while, but I do buy so many albums that I like had extra cards, and I was like, I really should pick up a second member, because if I'm gonna buy all these albums anyways, like I might as well actually have a reason for picking up this many extra albums. These are cute. I joined a group order for these. They're so adorable. But yeah. I do love collecting OT8. It's very satisfying, and I think ATEEZ is a really fun group. They have a lot of really, really fun photo cards. I love their music. I love all the boys, so it just always is a fun time for me, even though we still have some digipack cards to do. I need 4 more brown back cards, which I think are the US cards, right? That sucks. Also loved this Donghae set. Like, who's doing photo cards like ATEEZ? Like, be so for real. And then I do need Hongjoong's Target exclusive, which is insane that I don't have that yet. And then this is the bracelet from the merch, I think. But yeah, summer photo books. This is from a collab I did with Coriel for Pacific. They actually ended their Pacific collaboration like very recently. So I might try and pick up a couple more cards because they weren't partners for very long, it feels like. Anyways, this is extra merch I got. And then this is where I fell into the sand trap. I picked up some ATEEZ cards because they're so cute, and I don't plan to like collect ATEEZ fully, but like I just really wanted those cards because they're adorable. And then we've got larger inclusions. I don't collect OT8 larger inclusions as much as I used to, mostly because I'm just overwhelmed, you know, sometimes. So, and then I also keep Rise in here. I don't have any plans at the moment to continue my Rise collection, but I don't want to sell my Sungchan cards, so they just are going to be here. So yeah, this is my Rise collection as of right now, and this is probably how it's going to be for the foreseeable future. So anyways, that is it for ATEEZ 1. This is ATEEZ 2, so this just has Golden Hour Part 2 in it. And obviously it's a newer era. There's still a lot of work to be done. I have not done a single trade for this yet, and it's insane, and that needs to change. But yeah, still working on it here. Probably going to be working on it for a little bit. I hope ATEEZ don't make a comeback for a while. I don't collect Japanese things from them, so they can make a Japanese comeback. But for this era, I'm collecting Barnes & Noble, and this is the US exclusive cards, so I'm just missing a couple cards from that. Oh, and I picked up Target too. I bought a lot of Target albums because yeah. And then this is leftover from my Pacific stuff. Like I said, I might explore the last deals they're doing for Pacific. I don't know. I kind of want some more Pacific cards. And since the collab's ending, they're gonna sell their inventory, so you know. Anyways, that is it for ATEEZ 2. Alright, this is my Eunbi binder. I've been collecting Eunbi since she was in ATEEZ, and she's one of the few remaining artists at Woollim Entertainment because, not today, but yesterday, Woollim announced that most of Golden Child and most of Rocket Punch have left Woollim Entertainment, and now we have Drippin' and Eunbi. And like one member of Golden Child and one member of Rocket Punch. So I think Woollim is shutting its doors, which is fine because as an in-spirit since debut, I hate Woollim Entertainment, so it's fine. Honestly, everybody just go join Infinite Company. Sungyu will take care of you. Anyways, this is my Eunbi collection. I absolutely adore Eunbi. I love her so much. I did replace all of her sleeves. There's a couple of pages I want to replace in here from her ATEEZ days because they're a little old at this point. So yeah, and then this is the full set you got from K-Town For You, I think this is. Oh my gosh, where's Yuri? Our queen Yuri. Has everybody been watching Squid Game too? I finished it in one day. In my defense, I was preparing for this video, so I sat there with Netflix open and I worked through all my binders and I watched Squid Game too. What are your thoughts? I have lots of thoughts, but it's too soon. Like I can't say any thoughts because literally most people haven't even seen it yet, but I have a lot of thoughts about it. Anyways, we move into Eunbi's album, like her solo eras, her post ATEEZ eras, and I am so proud of this because y'all, we finished Eunbi this year. Technically, we finished Eunbi, so that was open. This is color. Collecting for a soloist is so hard. I literally just do it for Eunbi and Wonho because collecting for a soloist is so difficult. We did it this year. We did it. These are her lethality cards. We got all the Polaroids. This was the last Polaroid I needed. I got that. These are the Polka album cards because they spell out lethality, so I put them in a Meow Cafe 8 pocket. And then this is for the Flash. I got some pobs from the Flash as well. And then I do have this card. It's on the way from Nyokyo. It's secured. It's almost here. I just didn't make it in time for this video, but I do have all 9 of these cards. And yeah, and we got those pobs there too. These are just other cards that I have for Eunbi. But it was definitely one of my biggest accomplishments this year was finishing my Eunbi collection. Because again, collecting a soloist can be very, very difficult. It's hard to find trades. It's hard to find people collecting soloists these days. And I'm just so, so grateful to everybody who sent me a link or who like was excited about my Eunbi collection. Like I'm just so, so happy that we finished this collection together. And now moving forward, I only have to worry about new releases, which is so great. And then these are all the larger inclusions. She doesn't have too many like larger inclusions for her solo albums, so these are mostly from like her Eyes One days. But we've got like the Flash here. I collected all 4 of those cards. But yeah, that's it for the Eunbi binder. This is not being archived because there's still plenty of room in here for Eunbi. Remember those days when Eunbi and Treasure used to share a binder? I do. Now the Treasure binder is overflowing, but we still have room for Eunbi. We still have like half of this binder available, so I'm gonna keep this. I don't collect pobs like crazy for her. I just try to get like a couple per era, but yeah, I'm excited about this. I'm excited we finished this. I can't believe it. I really cannot believe we did this year, but yeah, that's it for the Eunbi binder. All right, so this is the special Matthew binder, and I set this up pretty recently. I did a collaboration with Prism Platinum where they sent me this binder to try out, and I really, really like it. There are some changes I would like to make to this binder, but for right now, this is what it is. Sometimes you just got to go into the end of the year full flip through and be like, this is what it is. I like this binder. I love Prism Platinum's binders. I love their pages. I don't generally like photocard pages that are slim fit or like Japanese fit. Like I don't like sleeving cards differently. Like I like everything to be in standard size sleeves. And so my issue with this is that I just need to do like standard size sleeves for pages for this collection, but it's okay. So this is my extra Carolyn's a Clown Matthew binder, and it just has a bunch of like pre-order benefits in it. I haven't added a lot to this since I've created it, but I do think 2025 is going to be a busy year for the ZBs. They're casually all just like practicing right now, like whatever that means. Okay, that's going to be fun. But yeah, so there's a couple pages in here that are like different sizes because they were the last couple pages I had. I didn't realize that. However, I'm going to be, you've probably already seen this before you see this clip. I'm going to be changing my TXT and BTS binders a little bit. So I'll be getting some of the clear standard size pages back because I'll be switching those to colored pages. So that's all for pobs. And then this is just like other things that I have purchased. So we have like Boys Planet, KCON Japan, fan club cards here. And then these are just other like merch cards that I have purchased and things like that. Like there's just a lot of random stuff in here. But yeah, I do plan to expand upon this collection in 2025. Also, I do plan to keep collecting Matthew after he, you know, unless he decides he doesn't want to be an idol anymore, which like, have you ever seen that boy perform? Like, no way. Like he's definitely gonna do something after ZB1 disbands. So I think this will be a good binder. Maybe I can start like using it for solo album cards or something afterwards as well. It's a big binder, it's a deluxe binder, so there's lots of room for activities in here, and that's just the way I like it. So anyways, that's it for this binder. This is my Zerobaseone binder, and we are going to archive this binder once all the cards that I need have been added to this binder because it's very thick and they're already planning on releasing lots of things in 2025, so I think we need to start a new binder for them sooner rather than later. This is from their Season's Greetings from last year. And then we've got Youth in the Shade. I do collect 3 members. We do change those rules a little bit later on, but for the most part, I collect 3 members of Zerobaseone. I collect Matthew, who's my bias, and then Hanbin and Gunok are also part of my line. And if they get separated when Zerobaseone disband, I will never survive. They're all from different companies. It's really awful. I really hate everything. Also, I hate Matthew's company. I hate Gunok's company. I don't know a thing about Hanbin's company, which is concerning. Moving on, I collect like a bunch of random stuff. You've probably already seen the Matthew binder before you saw this binder, but yeah, I am missing this Gonok Solar card to finish You Had Me at Hello. And then these were the Zeros versions from You Had Me at Hello. And then for Cinema Paradise, I need the film cards, which are really hard to find. And then I need like the stickers, the clear films, like things like that. And then I just need a couple of pop sets to kind of finish out these pages. These have been pretty low priority things for me right now. I also decided for the Digipack and the Zeros versions moving forward, I'm going to collect OT9. As long as it continues to be nice. If they do mean things, then we're not doing it. But for this era, it was nice. So I just need 3 more cards to finish those sets. 4 more cards, 1 unit card. But yeah, and then this is from the Cinema Paradise set. And then I also got a couple OT9 pop sets for my Zeros and Digipack cards this era. These are both Apple Music sets. And then for Japanese, I collect just Matthew, but the member version I got Hanbin and Gonok this era. I don't know what I'm going to do for their new Japanese release. I haven't really thought about it yet, but yeah, I've been wrapped up in a Stray Kids comeback, so I haven't had a lot of time to think in general. But yeah, these are also some things from Timeless World, just random merch cards and stuff. There is a Japanese trading card set for Timeless World, and I have not been able to think about it yet, but I eventually will think about it and we'll get it. But yeah, these are just other random larger inclusions. I only collect OT3 for that unless it's a Zeros or something. But I did keep Chang'ao from this era because I pulled like 4 of him. So yeah. And then I did collect OT9 for this because yeah, I need to get more of these 9 pocket pages, or 6 pockets rather. Anyways, and then these are postcards that I bought at KCON because I'm a clown, and yeah, and then this is from Season's Greetings for this year. I do love a 9-membered group though, in a 9 pocket. So satisfying. And yeah, for this like very large kind of crazy things like this, I only collect Matthew because I just, yeah. But anyways, that is it for the Zerobase1 binder. We are going to archive her, but we do have some stuff to do before we do that, so you'll still see this binder a couple more times. This is my S-Coups Japanese binder, and this has not been touched at all this year. I was going to work on this, but as I've probably mentioned in another clip by now, I did kind of take a step back from a lot of Hybe collecting this year. So there hasn't been as much progress on this, and it just wasn't really my priority to work on this. I want to still do this at some point. I just don't know when that point will be. So yeah, very, very cute, but this hasn't changed since the last time you saw. I think I changed out some of the fillers for other things, but besides that, that's literally the only difference in the S-Coups Japanese collection. Also, they've released more Japanese things, and I just didn't update this binder at all. All right, this next mini binder is where I keep all of my S-Coups like carrot version cards. These are sleeved. Normally I wouldn't sleeve these, but I had a bunch of extra sleeves that I wasn't going to use for anything else, so I decided to use them for S-Coups here. So yeah, I don't like to store these with my actual 17 photo cards because there's just so many of them that it just feels like a lot to store them. I feel like these cards were made for like a mini binder and not like a full 9 pocket binder, so I'm thinking this is what Pledis had in mind when they designed these. I love these. I have his newest set from Spill the Feels. I did buy some Spill the Feels albums. Where are they? I have him, and then I also have Jonghan and Joshua, but I haven't put these away yet because this binder is full. So I need to find a home for them, or I need to find another binder to put them in or something. I don't know. I'll put that away in 2025. I was gonna put it away last sorting photo cards video, and then I just couldn't figure out where I wanted to put them, so we'll put them away in 2025. But yeah, that's this binder. All right, so this binder is a white 2-inch Meow Cafe binder, and this binder houses the other 3 members of 17 that I buy carrot versions for. So This binder I don't think has really changed since the last time you saw it. Actually, was this in this binder last time? I don't know. But I collect Jonghan, Joshua, and Dino's carrot versions. So these are just their carrot cards, like not the random cards, but just the full set of cards you get. Yeah, I wish these Meow Cafe pages were double-sided because that would be really good for this collection. I don't think I would use it for much else right now, but yeah. Also, these cards are so cute from 17th Heaven. I think I said that when I showed S-Copes as well. But yeah, I love this concept. So maybe there's the newest era in here. Not the newest era, but you know what I mean. Oh yeah, so I do have the best, 17 the best, their carrot cards in here. I think this was called the deer version, not the carrot version this time around, but you know what I mean. But yeah, I do like to display these cards, and I think these look really, really nice in 3 and 6 pocket pages, but I just don't really like storing these in my 9 pocket 17 binders. It's just not my favorite thing. And then I guess I have some extra pages in here just because these were the last of the old Meow Cafe flat pages I had. So I just kept those to use for this next era, which I guess, I don't know if that's enough for the next era, but we'll have to look into that next sorting new photo card video. We'll do a little investigation into that. This is 17-1. So this binder houses pretty much everything that's been released minus Spill the Feels, because that's going to be in a new 17 binder. I did previously store Spill the Feels cards in this binder, and I moved those pages out into a new binder. There's nothing really in that binder yet, like it's not properly set up or anything, but we do have more Spill the Feels cards to store next sorting photo card videos, so I will kind of show you what that setup looks like. But anyways, I collect S-Coops. I've been collecting him since debut. I've been following S-Coops since before his debut in 17. He's just like my favorite person. I love him so much. So yeah, these are all of his cards. So pretty. I did decide to collect my top 3, which is 95 line, for a couple of cards. I'm missing a couple Jonghan cards, and I didn't make any progress on this year. But we'll try again next year. It's fine. But yeah, I would like to finish these sets, especially Your Choice is really, really pretty. And then we move into Ataka. Ataka is where I started collecting my top 3, like OT3 plus Dino sometimes. So yeah, that's what this is. This, I think, is also the era that their albums started becoming available in Target. I don't think prior to this their albums were in Target. I think Ataka was the first era, because these are Target cards, and we haven't seen any other Target cards up till this point. But yeah, for Face the Sun, I only collected S-Coops because this was ridiculous. And it made me want to cry. But I did get a couple Joshua, Jonghan, Dino cards from a couple different sets just to like feel like I was collecting them as well. And I did some Weverse versions. I never collected Jonghan's Weverse version for this. That feels weird. Anyways, I also collected some Pobs. This was the beginning of the 17 Pob craze. And Sector 17 is where I went back and collected OT3. Here's some Target cards. Stickers. I collected Dino for the stickers as well. And oh yeah, here's some Weverse cards. And then S-Coops is Weverse cards and some other Pobs. Busoksoon, I randomly collected OT3. None of these members are in my top 3, but that just like is how much I love 17. So I collected OT3 for Busoksoon. It was a good time, I think. I had a good time with it. And then this is for FML. And this is kind of more of like, you know, we're kind of getting into, oh, this is how I collect 3 members plus Dino sometimes. Dino. Oh, I meant to get this card and it got lost. And I never replaced it. I totally forgot about it, but maybe we'll go look again. These are Target cards. I buy a lot of Target albums. Keep whoever I pull. Trade the dupes. And then we have 17th Heaven, one of my favorite eras for 17. I love Bright Concept 17 so much. So beautiful. I love this set. Oh, so amazing. Cute. I loved, this is the best carrot version concept they have ever had. It's so nice. It's like the best. yeah, they were doing something right there. And then these are Target cards. I collected 9. Oh, this is his broadcast card. I got this as part of a sponsorship. That was kind of a mess, but I did end up with this S-Coups PC in the end. So that was nice. And then this is 17 right here. I hate collecting this album. I'm gonna be so honest. I hate collecting this album. Everything is so expensive. The cards really aren't my favorite. And I'm buying everything secondhand. I didn't buy, you know, so I don't know. This is what is missing, minus those like other couple of cards I pointed out earlier. I don't know. Maybe we'll just bite the bullet. I did get the card sets. Like I bought the photo card sets. That's fun, right? And then I got the Weverse versions. Those are cute. I got the Deer versions. That was cute. This is S-Coups' Kino card. So that's nice. I don't know. I haven't been super motivated to collect the photo book version cards. But yeah. Ooh, also I have this. Pretty. And it's the K-Town For You pop set that I got like a long time ago. What album is this from? Hengare? Anyways. This binder will be archived if I ever finish the things that are missing. But we are going to start 17 in a new binder next year because this one is at maximum capacity and we cannot put anything else in here. But yeah, that's it for this binder. All right, so this is my 17-2 binder. I don't think this has changed that much since the last time you saw it. This cover is new, but I have these in all of my A4 binders, so yeah. I don't think I've mentioned it up until this point, but these are from Meow Cafe. I love these. I actually just had more delivered, like, while I was filming this, which is funny because that Meow Cafe package wasn't supposed to come till next week, but we got it early. So this is my S-Coups binder. As I've mentioned in previous parts of this video, I kind of took a break from collecting a lot of Hybe groups this year. 17 are a group that I've loved since before they were in Hybe, and I'll love them after they leave Hybe, which hopefully, hopefully, you know, S-Coups, create your own company, I'm begging. Anyways, but this is just like for all the extra stuff I want to collect for S-Coups. He is one of my top male biases in K-pop. I would say outside of like Stray Kids and Monsta X and like S-Coups and Matthew of Zerobaseone are like my top male biases in K-pop. And so I do try to splurge a little bit for S-Coups. I was going to do this year, and then I took my little Hybe break. And so I would like to finish this still. They also do have a new season's greetings card. But I would like to get that at some point. I don't know when, but at some point. So yeah. And then these are other cards I've gotten from other Japanese sets of things. These are his D-Icon cards. These are from Follow. These are from Follow Japan. Are there more cards for this? I feel like I wouldn't have set this up like that if it was a 7 pattern, but anyways, well, these have my old fillers in it. And then these are for the 13th tapes. Jonghan never got a 13th tapes before he enlisted, and I only collected 1 card from Tino, so we might rearrange this page at some point. And then these are my OT13 sets, just from other random things that I have purchased. I do love all 13 boys so much. I love this photo card of Wonho with the glasses. He's adorable. I love him. I do love 17 so much. I just hate Hybe. I just hate Hybe. It's so true. But anyways, these are really nice. I would love to have some like double-sided 9 pocket pages for this binder, but it's okay, honestly. And then here's some random larger inclusions. I keep all of my large inclusions for albums in this binder. So this is just everything S-Coups from all the albums. We've got some Busok Soon in here as well. These were cute. I love these postcards. They are making a comeback. I don't know what I want to do about it yet. I don't know. Yeah, these are hip hop units photos. This is from a Jonghan birthday event I went to. We've got Scoops' birthday stuff. I don't have his newest birthday kit. I'm hoping to buy it resale from someone else at some point. And this is from their season's greetings last year. Yeah, I did end up buying that. and other larger inclusions. Can you believe that I never finished this? I was looking at this binder yesterday, making sure it looked okay for this video. How did I never finish this? How did I never finish that? I don't know. Anyways. Oh, I also got Scoop's signed postcard. This was like the last hype thing that I bought, but I did end up getting Scoop's signed postcard. So that's fun. This is from the Best album. I hope 2025 brings good things for 17. I know that Scoops' leg was bothering him a little bit towards the end of their most recent tour. So I hope he's okay. I hope he went back to Korea and saw his physical therapist, saw his surgeon, like, you know, I'm sure he did. But yeah, hopefully nothing but good things come for 17 in 2025 because they deserve it. They are really, really good boys and I do love them so much. So yeah, that is it for this binder. As far as archiving it goes, I don't think we're gonna archive it for right now. I think we'll just, it probably should be archived if we're being honest, but we're just gonna leave it be for right now, I think. Okay, so this is my IVE album binder, and this binder is not archived yet, but we are getting ready to archive this binder. I am sad to say that we're going to need to get a second Meow Cafe 3-inch binder for IVE. I think it's getting to a point where it's going to be too full if we put a new era in here. But let me show you what is in here right now. So I collect OT6 IVE. If you don't know, I've been collecting them since debut. My bias is Cull. I collected her alone for like 30 seconds and it quickly expanded to OT6. But I absolutely love my IVE OT6 collection. It is so fun. I absolutely adore collecting IVE. I think they're such a fun group of girlies. I love their music. I love each one of them so much. I can't imagine only collecting one member, though I do occasionally pick up extra things for Cull. You'll see that in the non-album binder more, but at the very beginning I was picking up a couple more pobs, but most things that I get pobs for now I get OT6 for. I'll just like buy albums from Starship Square to increase my album pulls, but super cute. I do in fact love collecting them. This is for after. Like, these cards are kind of messed up on the back because they're back when Starship used to do the little pop-out cards. Throwback. Throwback to the pop-out cards. But here's another example of me just like collecting extra Cull pops for after. Like, and then I do collect OG6 for their Japanese releases most of the time. Not all of the time, but for this era I really wanted to because it's so pretty. 11 Japan. And yeah, IVE are actually making a comeback next year, which I'm super excited. In February, it's like beginning of February, but they're releasing a title track mid-January. So I'm really excited about that. I definitely want to try and finish up my IVE collection. I did a lot of work on this year. I had a lot of holes from like older eras, including like these freaking double-sided cards from the limited edition. I did finally finish those. And there were just like a bunch of holes throughout both of my IVE binders that I went and filled in. So really the only thing I'm working on right now is like current eras and current merch cards. So that's super fun. And this is an example of, this came out like the same time as IVE. So I was just like, I'm just going to collect Cull's wave cards and call it a day. But I did get this OT6 set of Tower Records. I think these are Tower Records benefits. But yeah, here's IVE Mine. So cute, this era. I love IVE Mine. Adore it so much. And here's the Loved IVE version. I'm definitely gonna buy an OG6 like set of IVE Mine, or not IVE Mine, Loved IVE pobs this era. I was trying to do Starship Square on my phone earlier and it was not working, but but we will pick up some of those because yeah, this is for IVE Switch. So the only card I'm missing for IVE Switch is Cull's spin-off card, and I don't know what happened to her. I had her marked off as like complete, but I just never arrived, I guess. So anyways, I need to get that before the comeback. I finished the Loved IVE version, which is so exciting. Once again, need to get an OT6 set of Loved IVE Pobs from Starship Square to get 6 copies of that. They're doing play versions again too, so I think I'm gonna order like an OT6 set of the play versions from Starship Square. But yeah, super cute. And then we've got some lucky draws I collected because I needed these bread cards. I don't always do lucky draws, but this With Mew set was beautiful, so cute. And I have a Kihyun toast card that's like my prized possession, and I was like, what if what if I also got all the bread cards here? And then they were supposed to only send me 3 of the like set Polaroids, and they sent me 4, so naturally I had to get Wonho and Iso, who are the 2 members I was missing, to complete the OT6 set here. This is for their newest Japanese release. I don't have the limited A or the limited B version, but I purchased some of this at Neokyo. It's not in this most upcoming, like the most recent package, but we'll get those eventually. Before the comeback is my plan. But I do have all the other sets that I collected. I really wanted to get the OT6 set of the Pokemon cards, and I also really loved, I think it was this set I wanted OT6 of, and so I was like, well, it doesn't make sense to just do Cull for the other 3 cards, so like, why don't we do everybody? I also found this set for a super cheap price, so I was like, you know, so I just had to do limited A and limited B. I haven't looked at these in a while, so maybe they're cheaper than they used to be. They used to be kind of expensive, so maybe they're a little cheaper now since it's been a while since this album came out. But that's it for the IVE album binder. Once we finish those last 13 cards that are missing in this binder, we are going to archive her, and I do need to order a couple more 3-inch Meow Cafe binders from Meow Cafe, obviously, but I do have to order a bunch more 3-inch binders. I can think of 3 that I need off the top of my head. So I'm going to buy a bunch of those, and then I'm trying to limit how much supplies I buy in 2025, but I do want to try and get those in January. So yeah, that's my IVE album binder. This is the IVE non-album binder, so it's also pink. This is what my IVE album cards used to be in, and now they're not, because obviously you saw we have a lot of stuff. But I do try to collect, like, not everything, but I try to collect what I think is fun. Mostly they're trading cards from concerts and fan cons and things. I try to collect those. I think these are really fun, and I really enjoy collecting these, even though there's not much of a community internationally for collecting these trading cards. I do also have just like random other cards that I've gotten from various things. Superstar in LA, I went to this KCON, so I got Kyle's card for this. These are just other, you know, like other merch cards that I've purchased. This was from the sponsorship I did. This is from their summer photo book, so cute. And then we have the Show What I Have card. We've got the Show What I Have cards. Cute. It's not all the units. So many units, but they never get unit cards for albums. Why, Starship? Why do you do this to me? And then this is the most recent set too for IVE magazine, at least the most recent set that I have. I do have the Show What I Have Encore cards. There's not that many for that set. I think there's like 1 or 2 like solo member cards, and then like unit or scratch off cards rather. And then I also have the Show What I Have movie cards, which are like random, but there's only 6 of them, but they're eating popcorn, and I think it's such a cute set. So I did, in fact, buy 6 copies of that. So it's sitting at my Korean address. I just didn't have anything else there for like the longest time. So now I have lots of stuff there. So that will be coming in early January, and we will continue that. This is from their Season's Greetings last year and their Starship Square Pobs. Starship gives you 3 out of the 6 Pobs. So I don't remember who I originally pulled, but I collected all 6 of them. I plan on doing that again this year. And then this is from Kyle's D-Icon card. I only got this one in her version B. I need to find the rest of her cards because that's all I was given, which was so sad. But I also got these cards, which were cute. And then this is just, I I got these at KCON, so I've just been trying to get my top 3. I just need a Liz card to finish up this page. And then these are their fan club cards. I was inspired by Lottie to start doing the IVE fan club. I'm gonna start doing it from 4th generation dive, but for the previous 3 generations, I decided to get my top 2, which is Kyle and Liz. And these cards are super, super cute. But yeah, for their 4th fan club, I am gonna actually purchase the fan club kit. But yeah, that is it for this binder. It's not going to be archived soon because there's still plenty of room in here, one, and also I need that last Liz card, and it's probably going to take me a minute to get it. It's a pretty low priority card for me right now, but anyways, that's it for this binder. All right, this next binder doesn't have a cover yet, but this is my Cravity and IVE large inclusions binder. I have not set up for Gravity's comeback yet. I do need to do that, but I'm thinking next weekend we do some binder maintenance. I just want to get through the new year first. But yeah, I'm pretty much done with Cravity. It was one of my goals of this year to finish Cravity, and I got pretty close. So I'm pretty happy with the progress I made, though. I'm missing just a few cards. Most of them are Kino cards, which is fine. I'm missing like 2 album cards and a bunch of Kinos. I've thought about reorganizing this to not collect Kinos, but I also thought about moving this. I did get a Plave card recently. I think it was one of Alan's. It's in my newest Neokyo package. It was one of these Plave cards, but anyways. I think in the future I might not do Plave cards or like Kino cards. Starship doesn't really do Kinos anymore. They do Plaves now, but I don't think I'll do any of that for Gravity moving forward, just because those cards are expensive and not a lot of people buy those albums. But I do plan to keep collecting like normal album cards. And then we're moving into IVE. So this is my IVE large inclusions binder. I do collect large inclusions for IVE, but I just like to store them separately. I did have this Wonho secured, and then Neokyo sent me a notification that my order was invalidated. It took a really long time to ship, so I was like, I'm not feeling good about this. And this is from their season's greetings from last year, and then from Cal's D-Icon page. I thought it fit in so well here. Does it not? It's so pretty. But yeah, these are all my large inclusions. I do plan on collecting large inclusions for this new album too. I haven't really looked at like the album specs, but we will be setting up for the IVE comeback, so don't you worry. And then we've just got other like merch postcards and things. Cute. I love the way Starship does these. I collect these all for Monsta X as well, so I usually try to grab the postcard set if I can. And then we've got the mini posters. I am missing one. I'm missing Liz, but I do have her. I think she's either at the Neokyo warehouse or in the new package. I'm not sure. I left like 3 things behind, so I don't think it was one of those things that I left behind though. But anyways, that's it for this binder. All right, so this is my Twice Meow Cafe binder. This houses all of the pre-order benefit sets that you get when you buy a Twice album, the ones that JYP just like stuffs in the envelope and puts in the album, you know. Anyways, I decided pretty recently that I really wanted to start collecting these, so I have all of them secured. They're just not with me, but this is what we have so far. So next time you see this binder, it will be fully complete. But yeah, I don't have any of these sets, so we're just gonna skip through all of that. I did used to own some of these albums and some of these sets, but I never had a proper way to store them before, so that's why there's some like things missing here. Between moving and then downsizing my Twice collection and then picking Twice back up again, there was just a lot of cards that got lost because I wasn't storing them properly. But now I have this storage system. Meow Cafe actually sent me this binder for free, which was really, really nice, and the pages that are in here. So one of my main goals for next year is to like use what I have instead of buying a ton of new supplies, and just trying to be a little more creative with how I store my collection while still making it look nice. So that is kind of my thought process there. But yeah, next time you see this, it will be completely full, which is really fun. Also, this is the last page I have, so I will need to get some more of these pages before next comeback, but I think that should be a while for Twice. Like, I think we're gonna be good for the time being. This is the Twice 1 binder. So it does have With Youth on the cover, but there is no With Youth cards in this binder. It's just the first binder. So this binder houses everything. I actually don't remember where this binder stops. I just split this binder recently. But this is Jihyo's collection, is what I originally started collecting. She is my bias. She was the member that I was rooting for the most during 16. That's showing my K-pop age a little bit, but it's fine. But yeah, I was collecting her for a while, and then after a couple years of collecting Twice, I dropped Twice, and then I picked Twice back up like maybe a year or so later. I really like collecting Twice. I think they're super, super fun. This is the overflow of, like, if you collect Twice, you know that some of their earlier eras, each member had 10 cards. So these are my OT3 sets. I do have this finished. The cards just aren't here yet, but I do have this done, which was one of my goals of this year, was to do that. So that's fun. And yeah, then we get into Eyes Wide Open, where I was playing with the idea of collecting OT9, and I collected OT3 instead. I was like, maybe that's fine. And I did that again for Formula of Love. Collected another OT9 set because I was like, maybe that will keep me happy. And then Nayeon released an album, and I was like, oh, I don't know if I want to collect it because she's not like part of my line, but like, this is one of the best solo albums from a female artist that's ever been released, in my opinion. So I ended up buying some things. And then the next era, I collected OT9. Between 1 and 2, I collected OT9 for the first time, and I have never looked back. I love collecting OT9. I think it's so fun. JYP makes it really easy. You can complete one member with one set of albums, and you can complete 9 members with just 9 albums, and I just think that's so, so great. It makes it really easy and really fun. There are 9 member groups, so they fit really nicely in 9 pockets. This is D-Icon cards for Jihyo. And then this is just kind of my extra Jihyo section. I don't really know what I want to do with this yet. I did some reorganizing with it recently, but I still need to figure out what I want to keep, what I don't want to keep. I would like to finish this set, but yeah. Then I've got some signed postcards in here. I only have Taehyun and Jihyo from Ready to Be. And then these are just other large inclusions. I don't thoroughly collect large inclusions for Twice because it's just a lot. And I find that onces don't really trade large inclusions that often. So most of the time I keep what I pull and I just like move on. So anyways. And yeah, that is it for the Twice 1 binder. This binder is archived. Once I get those last couple of cards that I'm missing for the OT3 sets, then we're gonna archive this binder. So yeah, that's it for this binder. This next binder is Twice 2. I have not made a cover for this binder yet, so pardon that. But this binder houses everything from the most recent eras of Twice. I don't know, I think I could fit like one more solo release in here, and then I think I'm gonna have to call it good for Twice 2, which is kind of crazy because Twice 2 literally just became a thing this year. But we have Ready to Be. I do collect OT9 Twice. I probably already said that, but filming's out of order. So collected all the stuff. These Digipack unit cards were the bane of my existence, for real. And then I bought the light stick, so these light stick cards are in here. Twice are supposed to go on tour next year, and I cannot wait. I want to see them again so bad. They're so fun. I love them so much. And then we have With Youth. With Youth, we're still working on a couple of these cards. The only one I can't find is Jihyo's Forever card. Everything else that's on this page I have coming to me. So I just need to find her Forever card. I haven't looked in a while. Neokyo got hacked, so I haven't looked at Neokyo in a hot minute. I did look at it yesterday to reset my password, but yeah. We have Nyan. For Nyan, I ended up collecting more than I was originally planning on, but this was like one of my favorite albums that was released this year. And then for Chewy, I do have all of her album cards. They're coming in the Neokyo package. And then this is the most recent era. I'm still working on Strategy. It's only been out for like 5 minutes or like 2 weeks, I guess. But yeah. And then I have a bunch of stuff coming from Korea too, so that will make it to us at some point early January. And then we'll do like our JYP shop pobs. We'll get all our Target trades. We'll do all that fun stuff. And yeah, these were the signed postcards from last era. You see how some of the members signed on the back and some signed on the front? For what I've seen, they've all signed on the front this era, so I'm really excited about that. But yeah, that is it for this binder. All right, this is my Stray Kids Minchan non-album binder. This binder, one, is almost full. Do you see how little space there is left here? Maybe you can't really, but yeah, it's pretty full. But this was one of the main binders I focused on this year. I really wanted to kind of figure out what I wanted to do as far as like non-album for Stray Kids. And I took this opportunity of Monsta X being in the military to figure that out. And I do think I have a really good like idea of like what I want to do for this. So it's not perfectly in chronological order. I think I could do a better job organizing this, but also this binder is it's just too small. I need to expand, which is something I didn't think I'd be saying in December of this year. But yeah, I've got a bunch of the Polaroids, a bunch of trading cards. The purpose of this binder isn't to have everything. It's to have what I think is fun and what I enjoy. So I do need like one more Skids Chocolate Factory card here. These are from Maniac. I did finish what I wanted to collect from this. There's only 3 trading cards from this in general. A lot of these were just freebies, so I need to find Lino's equivalents of these stickers. These Cleo cards I would like to get next year. I did get all of Minchan's Pacific cards this year, which was really fun. They did end their collaboration with Pacific. I think ATEEZ did too recently. I follow a lot of ATEEZ, and one of the ATEEZ creators I follow was saying that yesterday. So ATEEZ also finished their collaboration with Pacific. I wonder who they're gonna have next. Weren't they also with Zykers? Maybe was it Zykers I'm thinking of? I don't know. Hopefully nobody I stan. I like Pacific cards, but they're expensive. So anyways, these are for Season's Greetings. I do want to collect Season's Greetings from Minchan, so this is something I was working on. I didn't quite finish it before the end of the year, but that's okay. We're gonna figure it out. We'll get there. I did buy Stray Kids' Season's Greetings again this year, of course. So anyways, this is from 5 Star. This is the very beginning of my Minchan Superstar JYP collection, which will not be starting for a while. And then I also love collecting these like Polaroid things, so I decided to pick those up. I have some that I'm missing, but I did make some pretty good progress on this year. And they did also release like 3 more since I set this up, so I need to expand upon here. Your Hero, and then there's a couple for Dominate Japan. There's at least 1 Dominate Japan. There might be 2. I need to go back and double check a template. Anyways, there's that. This is D-Icon stuff. I did purchase both of their D-Icon cards a long time ago. So yeah, there's some extra cards from the other version that they're more expensive and I haven't really delved into it yet. And I don't know if I want to. I haven't really decided yet, but this is from the new D-Icon magazine they had. I did unbox this on the channel. I love the fruit ones, and I'm so happy because 4 of the kids had watermelon and 4 had peaches. I'm super happy that I got to collect both fruits. I don't know, it made me really happy. And then here's the unit cards. Chan did mess up his unit page. Actually, they both did. It's fine. We still love you, Bin Chan. And then I'm missing 1 Chan for this page. I bought these. There's not that much more for Pilot that I want, but like I bought these. So like now we've got to finish the page. with something. This is from Stay in Jeju, which I have not expanded upon at all. This is from Magic School. I would like to finish this at some point. This is Magic School Busan, I think. This Lino, maybe. This is from Toy World. I don't know what else to put in the middle here. I probably will just get one of the trading cards. I just haven't done it yet. And then these are just other random cards that I have back here that just don't have a home yet, that we're just kind of putting here for the time being. But yeah, that's it for the Minchan non-album binder. I definitely want to expand this into a 3-inch Meow Cafe binder next year, and I think it's gonna be really fun. But yeah, I'm really happy with how this collection has grown this year. I hope I can kind of fill in some of the holes that I have here and expand upon it. I am gonna try really hard once the Monstas come back. I'm like terrified of them because they do so much all the time, and so do Stray Kids. I'm gonna try and keep up with both of them as much as possible, even if it means kind of cutting back what I collect on other groups to keep up with them. I really want to keep up with both Monsta X and Stray Kids because I think it's going to be a busy year for both of them next year. Okay, so this is the next My Collection binder. This is the My Collection binder that houses my signed Stray Kids postcards. So I'd like to store these separately because they're very specific items. However, the past 2 eras, Hop and 8, have had larger signed postcards. So yeah, also they didn't do like the member like large postcards this era, but that's also where I store these, is here. So yeah, because I think they look really nice and satisfying. I'm probably going to switch these to white 1 pockets. I just haven't done it yet. I didn't think about it until right this second, so yeah. But yeah, these are really nice. I like them a lot. I wish they did these again. Maybe they didn't for Hop because it was like a special album. Maybe they did it for 8, right? No, they didn't do it for 8. Are they like getting off of these? I like them so much though, and there's so much room in this binder. Anyways, I got these. I do try to collect my top 4 every single era, so Chan, Lino, Changbin, and Jisung, but for Rockstar, I ended up with 8. All 8. So, or 5-star rather. And then here's Rockstar. Yeah, Rockstar's the last era. We got these like, these mini posters. These ones weren't postcards though. They're like very flimsy, but that's so sad. Also, blue-haired Felix. I forgot about blue-haired Felix. I'm glad we remembered him though. But this is Chan, Lino, Changbin, and Jisung. So yeah, I haven't put Hop and 8 away. I never traded for 8. I do have Chan and somebody else. I think I have somebody else I collect. Maybe it's Changbin. Anyways, I'm gonna try and trade my Hop and 8 binder, like postcards, signed postcards, and then I'm going to put them in here in a future sorting photo card video. But yeah, maybe for the new spring comebacks they keep talking about, we'll get, it's not a spring comeback, this is an assumption. Jisung literally just said we have a new album coming out, but I was like, I was doing the Stray Kids math in my head, and I feel like it could be in the spring, which is terrifying. Maybe it'll be right before my birthday. Oh my god, but I love the Dominate setlist so much, and I'm not seeing Stray Kids until end of May, which is after my birthday. And if they release a new album, they're gonna have to change the Dominate setlist. Maybe June. June would be a good month for that. Release it in the middle of the US tour, because I have tickets to the beginning of the US tour and the end of the US tour. And I can see both set lists. Do that. This is my first Stray Kids Pop binder for Minchan. It's easier to see it if you do it here. So this Pop binder starts at Noeasy. Noeasy is the era that I ulted Stray Kids in between In Life and Noeasy. So this is like the first era that I was collecting them as an alt group and decided to pick up all of Chad and Lino's Pops. I don't think this binder has changed that much since you last saw it. I am, however, trying to archive it. I have not succeeded yet because of with fans. With fans cards are expensive, and I just have put them on a lower priority for now, but they are the last cards that I'm missing from Noeasy. I have literally everything else, including Red Lights Chan. I held a group order for this store, so for Sub K. Remember when Sub K had their own albums? Oh my gosh, ordering from Sub K was so annoying though, because you could only buy albums in sets of 8. Like, they would not ship more than 8 albums in a box, and my group order was like 300 albums, so you can do the math on how many boxes I had to order. Anyways, oh, I did get this year. That was exciting. Or was it this one? I think it was this one. I got this. That was very exciting. That lucky draw is so expensive. I've tried to fill in all the other holes for this binder. So Christmas Evil, I think I downsized like what I wanted to collect this year from Christmas Evil just so that I could finish it. So I collected some Pobs. This is a very expensive era to collect Pobs for, if you don't know. But there are some things I really liked. And then we have Ordinary. Very cute. I did not collect everything for Christmas Evil or Ordinary. Ordinary, I just kind of did whatever cards I thought looked nice, and I wanted to have an even amount of cards, but that is it for this Pob binder. This is the second Stray Kids Pob binder. This is the Maxident binder. And this binder is archived because it is complete, but starting in Maxident, it goes to Rockstar, I believe. But these are my signed photo cards for the albums I got. I think I pulled Chan. I had to trade for Lino, and then I kept Changbin and Seungmin cards I got. I wish they would do these again, but also I fear for the community. I would settle for like member-specific postcards next era. Stray Kids, if you're watching. Chan, if you're watching. JYP, if you're watching. But anyways, for Maxident, that was when I started doing member claims. I didn't do a complete member claim because I was still new to it and didn't really know what I was doing. Even though I'd held group orders before, this was kind of different than what I had done before. So anyways, I did end up getting some non-Korean album cards, which was fun. Somebody the other day, I saw them comparing these to one of their Pacific rounds, and now I cannot unsee it. I just keep thinking these are Pacific cards, and they're literally not. They're MMT. Anyways, I also didn't collect everything from Accident because they had like 7 rounds of lucky draws this era. It probably wasn't that. It was probably like 5. But yeah, this binder is archived. I was missing this Polaroid for a while. I think it was Chan's I was missing for a while. So I got that recently. And then for 5-star, I was in Korea during 5-star era. And during 5-star era, I mean like literally a month after 5-star came out. But I also this is the first time that I feel like I did a member claim, and I did it like fully. So this was really easy to collect. I claimed Chan and Lino from every Korean store, and then I did go to lucky draw events while I was in Korea. They held 2 different lucky draw events at Soundwave while I was in Korea, and obviously I went to both because who even am I? Also, I pulled this Lino, which was insane. I was so excited. I remember seeing the back of this card after the staff member handed it to me, and I was just like, I pulled Lino. Anyways, that was fun. But yeah, I collected some other things from 5-star era. And then we get into Rockstar. I think Rockstar starts here. Again, did another full member claim. And I really feel like this was, I began to feel super comfortable doing member claims. I feel like I really solidified what I liked this era. Also, they had the same 3 outfits on in these cards. But I didn't collect everything at all, but I did. They also started the holo lucky draws for Japan this era. These cards are really fun. I like these a lot. Also, we haven't had a Skazoo photo card in a couple of eras. So what the heck, JYP? I want a Skazoo Pob again next era. But anyways, this binder is archived. We're done with her. She lived a great life. She served us well. But now she just gets to sit on the shelf and look pretty. And I love that. This is my 8 Pob binder. It is not complete yet, but we're getting there. This is a custom made binder I bought from this user on Instagram. I did join a group order because they live very, very far from America, but they do make custom binders. The thing with this binder is it's very small. It will not hold more than 1 era's worth of Pobs in it. This is the 8 binder. I collected my top 4 for Apple Music because I claimed Chan and Lino. Changbin was unclaimed. in my group order. And then I went to Changbin's birthday event at a K-pop store and they gave me Jisung, or they had me choose. And I was like, what if I collect top 4 for Apple Music? So this is my top 4. My biases are Chan and Lino. My top 4 is 3 Racha plus Lino. So, but yeah, so this is for 8. I did decide to collect everything for 8. So I'm missing like KM Station for Lino. I have everything except for Chan's Sony music card secured. I've only been able to find it for $45. But everything else I have is just at the Neokyo warehouse. It's in that Neokyo package that just didn't make it out of Japan before the Neokyo hacking. Very sad. But anyways, yeah, there's a couple cards missing here. Like this Kakao Talk card is in that package as well. I have Chan's I Do Not. And then this Lino Star River I have. And this whole page, I have this all secured. So I decided to collect full POBs for this era because 1, I feel super comfortable with my member claims now. Like I really do feel like I know exactly what I'm doing. I have a plan. It's very easy. It's a lot of work, but I feel like I know exactly what I need to do to make it flow well and to work well. So that, and then also they did not release a lot of POBs for this era. I'm thinking about doing the same thing with Hop era because once again, they have not released a lot of stuff, but it's been the holidays. They've been touring, so I don't know. So maybe there are no more Hop POBs, but yeah, I won't be showing you the Hop POB binder today because there's literally nothing in it currently. There's nothing in it. We have not gotten the member claim stuff. It's all at my address, my Korean address. I just need to forward it, and it's been the holidays, so I'm kind of waiting for that first full week of January to ship it. I really love this binder. Definitely would recommend picking up one of these if you can find a group order for. I really like these. I used my own pages for this, pages I already had, but I really like the binder itself, so definitely would recommend. So this is Stray Kids 1. This is my first Stray Kids binder. This binder houses everything up until Maxident era, including the very beginning. So let's go ahead and get started. So starting off with the super old eras, everything up until Thunderous era, No Easy era, I just collected my top 3. So this is Chan, Lino, and Changbin. I collected all of their older cards. If you don't know, I used to bias Woojin way back in the day. And then when he left Stray Kids, I didn't know who I wanted to collect next. So I've changed it up a couple times, but I think I have finally settled on something that makes me happy. I don't think I would ever go back and do OT8 for these earlier sets because I just, 1, some of them aren't my favorite, and 2, I just have been back collecting for so long at this point. Like I collected Woojin from debut until when he left Stray Kids. Yeah, I've expanded this. It was Chan, then it was Chan and Lino, now it's Chan, Lino, and Changbin, and I think that's it. I think this is the end of that for this because these cards, these older cards are really hard to find now, but I'm happy that I have finished that. And then starting Thunderous era, I did start collecting OT8. So we have OT8 here, including the POB sets, double-sided cards. So these were for the like photo book pre-orders. You got one of these cards, and these were for the digipacks. I did originally only have my top 4, which is 3 Racha and Lino. And then was it last year? I think it was this past year I decided to expand this and collect OT8 for it because I had OT8 for everything else. I think when these jewel cases came out, it was after the album release, and I was just tired at that point. And then these are the like little freebie card packs that you get in the albums, and I just turned these into photocard sized items. Anyways, and then here we have Christmas Evil. I did collect 9 cards for Christmas Evil, so I have 2 Chans because the back makes the most sense when you have an extra red card. So I did that. And then here's the rest of Christmas Evil into Ordinary. Ordinary was the first era that I felt like, oh, we're getting a lot of cards. A lot of different versions, a lot of different photo cards. I loved the trading cards though. Why? Because there were so many different units. And we did have a Minchan unit in here, didn't we? We did. One of the 5 Minchan units cards that exist. 2 of them being released with this past album. But yeah, here's all the unit cards. This is the Target set. Then we move into Maxident, one of my favorite concepts. I don't know if Case 143 is my favorite title track they've ever done, but I do love this concept. I love the design of this photo book, these albums. I love these so much. I just think everything was so pretty for this era. But yeah, this is all of that. And then we have the Target cards and the Barnes & Noble cards. I did OTA for both. And then back here we have all the larger inclusions for the albums that we just saw. So for the early eras, I just collected Chan and Lino. I don't plan to expand this to Changbin. I'm done. I'm done with the older eras. And then we get back here. I am still missing Chan's mixtape postcard. So if you ever see that, let me know. It's one of the last things I need to complete this, along with Chan's Yellowwood postcard. I do need that as well. And then I also need Lino's standee. And then I have Jisung as well. It would be nice to have Changbin to kind of like finish this out, but if I were to get those last couple of things I just mentioned, I would consider this binder complete. So while we are technically archiving this binder, there's still a little bit of work that needs to be done on it. Just a couple larger inclusions, but for the most part, everything is done in this binder, so I'm going to call this binder complete. All right, so this is the Stray Kids 2 binder. So this binder houses 5-star, Rockstar, and 8. So start off with 5-star. And then I did collect Target and Barnes & Noble solo cards for this era. And then my Korean set was, I think this was Soundwave. And then I got these cards randomly, and I collected a couple of Changbin cards, mostly because when I was in Korea, I ended up with some extra lucky draws of him, so I just decided to keep those. And then here we have Rockstar. And for Rockstar, I collected, oh, this is still album cards, just kidding. These are the Nemo things. These circle things took me so long to collect because I literally just like, I hate them. I hate them. But then we had, I think this is just Target. I don't think Barnes & Noble had a pop this era. And then I think I also did Soundwave this era, maybe. Anyways, getting into 8. All of my cards that I was missing for this era arrived before this video. I was missing this Felix. I had gotten it on Neokyo, so I did add that in here recently. And these are the Target cards from this era. Walmart and Barnes & Noble did unit cards, which were earlier in the video. And then I also did an extra set for Kakao Talk, because I thought it was cute, and JYP Shop because I bought, oh no, they're right here. These are the unit cards for Barnes & Noble and Walmart, but I ended up buying more Nemo albums on my own, so that's why I have an extra set of JYP Shop cards. These were from the group order that I did. I made these freebies, so I just put those in here. And stickers, and then these are the larger inclusions. And then this is for all of the other albums as well. I also have Hyunjin for this because I pulled Hyunjin and, was it Hyunjin and Lino I pulled in Korea as my set benefit for this lucky draw? So I kept those, and then I just bought Chan. I was like, well, let me just keep that. And yeah, these are all the larger inclusions, the random larger inclusions from 8. Finished all of that. This is a set that I got when I was in Houston. These little tickets here, they're very cute. So I put those in here as well, but that is everything for this binder. This binder is done. It is ready to be archived. There's nothing else to add in here. So this binder will be archived at the beginning of this year, which is super, super fun. Really happy I finished this binder. This is the next binder. This is Stray Kids 3. The way that I still have to double check if that's correct, because I cannot believe we're on 3 full Stray Kids full Stray Kids album binders. Not me literally getting a package from JYP Shop while I was filming this. It's my Dominate merch. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Anyways, I needed to sign for it, I guess. I hadn't even checked the tracking in a couple of days. And I was like, there's no way it's going to get here before the new year. And it literally showed up today. Amazing. It's Saturday. What the heck? Anyways, this is Hop so far. I have so much stuff on the way. So many albums on the way. I just like, also, I don't think I've corrected the unit cards for this yet. Also, I'm collecting a full Min-chan page, if you don't know. I felt like the right thing to do. And yeah, still a lot of work to do on this on this binder, obviously. It's brand new. Only thing in here is hop. We're probably going to put the next 2 eras in here as well. But for right now, I am super happy to have this binder and super excited to fill it with more fun Stray Kids goods. All right, this is the Stray Kids non-album and Japanese binder. So I'm excited. This is a fan-made set that somebody sent me a long time ago. I want to say it was like 2019, 2020. They sent this to me. So anyways, and this is the Japanese collection. I only collect Chan and Lino for Japan. If there's a Chan and Lino unit card, I collect it. If there isn't a unit card for them, which is most of the time, we don't collect it. So, anyways, I just found this card this morning. I'm so excited. It was the only card I'm missing. I found it for a really good price. Somebody was selling it for €35, which is just, it's so much better than the $400 price I've been seeing it for. So I'm super excited to get that card. But everything else for the long photo cards is done. For the Japanese albums, we have Super Bowl, Social Path, and then I have not started working on Giant yet. As we all know, if you stay on Stray Kids, we had Giant and then we had Hop released like literally 3 weeks after, and so I chose to prioritize the Korean comeback over the Japanese comeback. So we're going to come back to this in early 2025 once Hop promotions have officially ended. I don't believe that they're actually done yet with releasing pops and things, but once that's all done, we will do that. This leads into the non-album section of this binder. So this is from 2023 Superstar LA. I did go to this KCON, so I did collect OT8 for this because I'm crazy. I also collected like some IVE and some Monsta X for this as well. But I did collect full, well, I guess I collected full for Stray Kids and then Monsta X, Hyungwon and Shonu, which is like the unit that had the cards. Anyways, these are 2nd Gen Stay cards. This is 3rd Gen Stay. And this is 4th Gen Stay. And all the other stuff to go along with that. This is the 2023 Seasons Greetings. This is the first year I bought their Seasons Greetings. And then 2024 Seasons Greetings. And I do have their 2025 Seasons Greetings coming. I will be doing a collective haul of all the Seasons Greetings I'm buying this year, but I did buy Stray Kids. I bought them from JYP Shop, which is just usually what I do. I know that other stores had pop sets this year, but I feel like it's gonna be like me with Starship Square for my Starship groups. It's just JYP Shop is just makes the most sense. This is from Stay in Jeju, and then this is from one of their Maniac DVDs. I can't remember if this is the Blu-ray or the DVD photo card set. They do have a new Japanese DVD that I really want to get, and it came out like right before Giant came out. So I think we're going to circle back to that in 2024 or 2025 as well. This is from the 5-star Seoul Special. So I have, this was the pre-order photo card set that JYP gave out if you spent a certain amount of money. I did spend that certain amount of money to get all 8 cards. And then they also had a Polaroid set. And then same thing for Magic School. I think this is this is definitely the pre-order photo card set you get if you spent a certain amount of money. And then this is, I think it's from the washi tape is this set. And then we got the little ID photos for everything. So many ID photos. And then this is from Nacific. I did a collaboration with Coriel and they sent me this set. This is from the Christmas 2023 Christmas set. This is one of the sets of cards. I only have Chan and Lino for the other set. And then these are just extra cards that I have back here. This really should be in the Stray Kids 1 binder, but we've got some unit cards for all 3 units. Oh, we have 3 Racha, we have Dance Racha, and we have Vocal Racha here. And then for the lenticulars, for Levanter, I do have Chan, Lino, and Changbin. And then we have this Chan and Lino unit card because there's only 5 of them, so I have to own all of them. And then I also have Chan and Changbin. So yeah, this is just the Carolyn is Silly page, and I don't know what else is going to go on here. But we have these cards here. And then these are from the Pacific collaboration. And then these are from the Skids Hideout. Right? Yeah, Stay Hideout. And then this is from the Stay in Jeju photo book. And this is from Season's Greetings last year. And then I got these postcards from the 5-star Japanese release. And then I have this back here. I don't know. But yeah. Oh, and then we got the little poster here. So we have half of the group here and then the other half of the group here. So yeah, that's it for this binder. This binder doesn't need to be archived necessarily, but I do think it needs to be split. It's pretty thick right now, pretty big. And I feel like it's gonna fill up after Season's Greetings this year. So I don't know if I want to split Japanese and merch, or split merch somehow. I don't know. Because I just got another package. Like while I was filming this video, I just got a package from my Dominate Soul merch from JYP Shop. So there's going to be more stuff to go in this binder. So anyways, sounds like a problem for 2025, Carolyn. All right, so this is my 101 binder. This houses everything from Love Sin 1 up until Facade. So the only pre-military album that's not in here is Bittersweet, and then On the Way is also in the other binder. But I do collect everything that comes out of everything for this, except for Winner's PCs. For the first few eras for Wonho, he had Winner PCs. I only collect Winner PCs from fan signs that I've done because I just can't be bothered to hunt down all of those for him. It doesn't feel right. Like I'm taking somebody else's Winner PC, you know? So it doesn't feel right in my brain, so I just don't do it. But these are the POBs for Love Sin 1. Amazing. And then we have Love Sin 2 in here. Blue Letter is the first era we got a ton of POBs, so it did take me a hot minute to finish this, but we did it. And then I do collect all of the silly little things, like the message cards. Because why not, right? This is Obsession. I always forget the name of this album. It's Obsession. Blue Letter and Obsession were really close together. I think I was just overwhelmed, to be honest. But, yeah. And this is another Winner PC. That's why it's in a hollow sleeve. Lucky draws. And then we go into, this is still Obsession, we go into Facade. And for this entire binder, I am literally missing one photo card. Who's Fan 6? It's the last card I'm missing. I beat myself up every day being like, why didn't I just buy this? I was literally looking at this set to buy it back when the album came out, and then I didn't, and I just hate everything. But for Wonho's comeback, we will be purchasing everything. We will be buying everything because I'm not doing this next era. We started the Wonho comeback savings fund. We started it already. We're gonna buy everything. All right, this is 102. So 102. So this holds Bittersweet. It's gonna hold whatever his winter, spring comeback, and then probably another comeback after that. And then I also have his Japanese solo cards in here. So for Bittersweet, I collected everything, as I do. And I have pretty much everything except for On in Asia. So yeah, I need those. If you ever see the On in Asia POBs, let me know. I want them. I will spend a pretty penny on them. I really want them. Anyways, We got all the lucky draws and everything too. I was not pulling around with the lucky draws bittersweet era. And then these are all of the like mini posters. We have Facade in here and then bittersweet as well. He had, oh, this is Facade as well. Anyways, and then here we have On the Way. These cards are kind of hard to find, but I have one more coming for this set. And then I have, yeah, so I just need 3 more because I have 4 of the normal ones. This is the limited version. Fully, I can get those soon. I try and look every couple of days just to see if anything new has popped up because, yeah, but this binder obviously is not getting archived. It's our new Wonho binder. I do wish I could have fit all of his pre-military era cards together and then I could have started a new binder for post-military Wonho, but it is what it is. It's gonna be okay. We will survive somehow. But I'm excited for a new Wonho album to collect. It's been a hot minute. I just hope he takes a second, like maybe for his birthday, like new album for Wonho's birthday, you know, like around March, because IVE are making a comeback in February. And like while they're not in the same company, they are in the same company. So anyways, that's that. All right, so this is my Wonho non-album binder. And this binder basically houses all of the Wonho non-album stuff that he's gotten since his debut as a soloist. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff in here. I am finishing up with his pre-order benefits from his last couple of seasons greetings. As you can see, I'm not missing that many. I need to make proper fillers for those though. I thought I had done that, but I guess not. Anyways, I'm super excited for his new season's greetings that's coming out. I definitely will be collecting all of the pobs from that. Yeah, these are all of his season's greetings cards. And to be fair, he didn't release a ton of stuff as a soloist before his enlistment, but I feel like that's going to change pretty quickly now that he is back and ready to rumble, you know. I also am still missing one photo card from the We Are Young trading card set. Never again will, these weren't even trading cards, these came as a set. But if anybody ever sees this card, it's the last one I'm missing for this. But I did get everything from the 2022 season's greeting. And then these are just from like photo books and magazines he's done. He recently released a new magazine with Y China, and it has really cute photo cards in it, and I don't know how to get it. So if anybody knows how to get those cards, let me know. I'm gonna look around like Macari and stuff, but because it's a Chinese store, I think it's going to be a little more difficult to get it. But anyways, this is from his Christmas live he did last year. If you bought the live, he sent you photo cards, which was really nice. This is the only thing that I don't think I would ever like truly collect everything from, which is his Weenie's Closet stuff. I did buy a couple things and I've gotten a couple cards just like that I've seen pop up from like resale, but I don't think I would ever fully collect Weenie's Closet because it was expensive and there was a lot here. And then these are other like larger inclusions. Some of these things are from his Monsta X eras, but it just made the most sense to store them in this binder. So that's what I did. But then some of his stuff also is from, like, this is from his time as a soloist. I wonder if he's going to release a new album with brown hair or blonde hair. That'd be fun if he dyed his hair blonde. It's been a few years since he's been able to dye his hair, right? Like, wouldn't you... Oh, I keep forgetting I have this too. I think I need one more postcard from On the Way. Maybe I will try to get that. I forgot that I had that one, but... Anyways, these are more of his pop-up store stuff, his Polaroids before Starship Entertainment changed their Polaroid size. I'm so sad. I love these Polaroid size. So sad. But yeah, that is everything for Wonho. I did have him sharing a binder with Monsta X, but he has so much stuff and he's going to release so much stuff next year that I just was like, the man needs his own space. He really does. And the monsters need their own space too. Like, they're going to be very busy. All of them. All 7 of them are going to be so busy next year. They need their own space. Alright, so this is my Prism Platinum Duo Wanderlust binder. This is the first half of the binder. It has a little bunny on it, so you know who's in here. It's Wonho. But this is my Wonho, like, broadcast special card collection. and I do love this binder. It is the most expensive binder I own for the most expensive collection I own, but totally worth it. So I'm only missing a couple things. The things that I'm missing are very, very expensive and not that easy to come across. So I am very proud of where this collection is at this point in time. I do want to finish everything that you see missing here. This broadcast sticker, I don't know why it's so hard to find that one, but anyways, I do hope to finish this, and then this goes into his other, his soloist stuff. So these are all stored in Nova sleeves. So I put them in like the slim fit sleeves because they're not Monsta X size, they're normal photocard size. But yeah, I'm almost done with Love Sin 2. Love Sin 1 is the hardest era to do. There's 9 cards, but they're also really expensive, so you know, it wasn't my goal to finish these by the end of this year. And then we have Blue Letter, Obsession I already have finished, and then I really want to finish Bittersweet and Facade. So yeah, because there's only 4 cards per each of those albums. But anyways, I wasn't that concerned about the Wonho era stuff. I was more concerned about finishing the Monsta X era stuff before he came back. And like I said, I probably won't finish it before like his next comeback or anything, but if I can get those last 4 cards in 2025, that will be fantastic. I wanted to be mostly caught up before he came back from the military, and I was. This binder is also, it's so beautiful. I love it so much. It's perfect for my Wonho and Kihyun collection. So this is my Prism Platinum Duo binder. This is the second half of the binder, so this houses my Kihyun very expensive cards. I absolutely love this binder. Also, this is one that I just bought myself. They do send me a lot of their products, but this one I bought myself, and I love it so much. But these are all of Kihyun's like broadcast cards, fan con cards, world tour cards, anything that I collect him for, but I don't collect Monsta X for. Like, I don't collect everybody for. This is from like his key ring. But yeah, as you can see, I'm missing a lot. It's definitely not as impressive as the first part of this binder, which is the Wonho collection, but I did get into collecting Kihyun kind of late for this, so there's still a lot, and also the Monsta's released so much. I do plan to do a little bit more work on this before he comes back in February, but I don't think it's realistic to think that I'm gonna finish this. If I could finish this by the end of 2025, early 2026, I would be really happy with that, but we'll have to see what happens there. As we get later in the eras, it does get better. Oh, I do have all the Reason cards. Yeah, and this is the only Reason unit I wanted. The only broadcast unit was Chungi, so anyways. MX Friends, obviously we have everything. I literally was in person for this fan con, so if I didn't have everything, I would be concerned. But yeah, there's some stuff from like his most recent photo book, which is before he enlisted in the military. He released this. I'm missing like 2 POBs. I'm missing his 2024 Apple Music card. So I'm trying to get Music Plant, Sponge Music for the photo book, and then 2024 Apple Music. Those are like my newest things that I'm concerned about. But yeah, that is this. And then we've got some other cards. I think I'm still missing some collab cards for him. I am going to make a template for him. It is on my list of things to do since I have some free time. This page is really pretty. But yeah, this is hopefully will be a lot more full by the time I do my update in December next year. I'm hoping to make a lot of progress on it. It's just, I wanted to finish Wonho, like that was kind of my priority this year, and it took a little longer than I thought it was going to, and Stray Kids did a lot, so, you know, hopefully we can fill this up next year. So this is my Monsta X binder, my Monsta X Japanese binder. It also has some of Wonho's Monsta X cards in it. So this is the little cover, very cute. This is not really updated in a while because Monsta X have been in their military era, and then also they just haven't released anything in Japan in like a very, very long time. But I did collect Wonho and Kihyun for everything. And then when we get to the point where Wonho left Monsta X, I have been thinking about collecting Changyun. I haven't really worked on this that much this year. I've been working on other Monsta X goals, but I would like to fill in these Changyun holes. And then I also keep my signed photo cards in this binder, literally just for these videos. I normally store them on my desk, and I just like, you see them in the back of all of my short form videos, but normally I store them on my desk. But I did put them in this binder for this video for you to see. So these are from fan signs that I have done with the respective members' photo cards. So I have 3 for Kihyun, I have 1 for Juhan, and 2 for Wonho. So yeah, that is it for this binder. Okay, so this is way too big for the screen. I literally can't zoom out anymore, but this is my Duo Tarot Prism Platinum A4 binder. It does have 2 different binders in it, but it's the Bias and Bias Wrecker one. So let's go ahead and open this binder out. So this binder was sent to me from Prism Platinum as a gift, which is so nice of them. But this is the Bias one, and this one houses my Kihyun collection. This is all of his non-Monsta X stuff, so all of his solo albums. And yeah, there's still a couple tweaks I need to do to this binder to make it like exactly how I want it, but I am planning on placing a Prism Platinum order in January, so I'm just gonna wait for that. But this is for Voyager and Youth. I collected everything for Kihyun, everything for this era, and then I did the same thing for Youth. Youth is like one of my favorite concepts from like anything Monsta X related ever. Like I absolutely adored this concept on Kihyun. I think it was so fun. I love the bubble letters on the back of the cards. Like everything just is so cute. As we've seen before, the monsters don't usually wear too many colors, so the fact that Kihyun had a green sweater and a pink sweater, unheard of to wear colors. It's against the rules of Monsta X to wear colors besides white, black, and red. And maybe a dark blue. But yeah, so I do need some one pocket pages to kind of finish out this binder, but I also love this Lucky Draw set. That is everything in the Bias binder. This is the Bias Wrecker binder, and this binder houses my Changyun solo album collection. I did start storing his photo cards as like non-Starship cards differently because they're different size. This is the only exception, are his 2 duality cards that came with the vinyl. These were a Starship Entertainment release, but everything else has been under his new company as a soloist. So he does still do Monsta X activities with Starship Entertainment. He just doesn't do like solo stuff under Starship or solo promotions. So we can't blame Starship for everything anymore. But yeah, this is from Overdrive. I am missing a couple of the US cards, so if you ever see them, let me know. But for the most part, this is pretty much done. I think I'm missing 1 set of Lucky Draws that are kind of expensive. Yeah, the K-Town Lucky Draws. So I don't know. And then this is for Off the Beach. So I do have all the album cards for this. There wasn't a US release for this, thank God. But I am still missing a bunch of POBs for this. So I do want to catch up with those fairly soon. But yeah, and then these are the larger inclusions. And then these are just some extra merch cards I have from Overdrive and then from a magazine that he did. These are the 3 cards that came with that. But otherwise, that is it for this binder. I don't know if I'm going to put his Season's Greetings in this binder. I'm thinking yes, because he has one with Monsta X. Well, he has 2 with Monsta X technically, and then he has 1 by himself. So I think I might store his solo one in this binder, maybe. It looks beautiful though. It just shipped, so I'm excited to get it. All right, so this is my Monsta X 1 binder. This is everything from debut up until follow, and it also includes their 2 US albums, All About Love and The Dreaming. So this binder hasn't really changed over the past couple of years. I did go through, and actually when I was preparing for this video, I did run out of my 9 pocket pages. So there's a couple pages in here that I do want to fix, but everything else is good in this binder. This is a binder that is archived. It has been archived. When the Monstas come back next year, if they do release a 3rd American album, which I think is highly, highly possible, and I would love to see it personally. I think I will end up putting that in a different binder. And I might come back into this binder to move All About Love and The Dreaming to a different binder, but for the most part, I'm happy with this setup. I have done a couple of things in preparation for this video, just like replace a couple of sleeves. There are a couple of pages I want to collect or change out for newer pages because they've just been used for like 5 years at this point, 5 or 6 years. So there's a couple pages I want to switch out just to give them a fresh page, but for the most part, this is completely done. The Monstas still release so much stuff, but this binder is full. There's nothing else I want to collect from these eras. So yeah, as you can see, for the older eras, I did collect Wonho, Kihyun, and Chunghyun. I originally only collected Wonho, and when he left during Follow era, I did pick up Kihyun, and then a few years ago at this point, I did pick up Chunghyun to kind of make a 3 pattern here. So yeah. I also miss when their Polaroids used to be this size. Starship really, like, we'll see in a later Monsta X binder, but they made their Polaroids so tiny now. I miss when they used to be this big. They would fit perfectly in these pages. Yeah, I've got this binder. A lot of people have suggested me doing, like, my 3 pattern, but I just love the full 9 pocket page so much. If there were 10 cards for this album, I might do it, but yeah. Unit cards. This is the first ever POB Starship did. I don't think they've really done POBs before that point. But yeah, I've got Follow. I collected OT7 for Follow. I collected OT7 for some sets that you saw back there, but Follow was an important set for me to collect OT7 of because it was the last album with all of the members before Wonho left. And then here we have All About Love. This is a fan-made card. This is not real. And then this is for The Dreaming. And then obviously I collected all of the cards for The Dreaming. These extra group cards are from like the movie release. I think these might actually just be normal unit cards, but these might be the movie ones. But these are from like the member versions. Yeah, these are like the movie unit cards. So I collected all of those too. And then yeah, that is it for the Monsta X 1 binder. I am super, super proud of this collection. I've been collecting Monsta X since debut, so I'm really happy with the way that like the earlier eras finished out, especially because starting from the next era, there were a lot of changes, not just in the amount of members participating, but also just in how Starship did their albums and everything. So anyways, that's it for this binder. This next binder is Monsta X 2. This binder is everything that Shonu was included in, but Wonho was not. So it's like post Follow, but before Shonu made his enlistment. Well, I guess you could kind of argue that like the last era, there is some enlistments in there, but it's fine. So this binder is also prepared to be archived. Once again, there are a couple pages that I want to go through and kind of like replace or replace with newer pages, but for the most part everything is good in this binder. Yeah, so I started collecting full group Monsta X after Wonho's departure because I only collected Wonho while Wonho was an active member of Monsta X, and then I kind of expanded things after his departure, including the US postcards. I kind of miss these, to be honest, but I'm also an American, so I feel like, you know. But these are also the Tower Record postcards from the eras that are in here. And then this postcard of Minhyuk and Kihyun is a Starship Square benefit. But yeah, here's Fatal Love. Fatal Love is when we really started getting like lots of pre-order benefits, lots of store-specific cards. They also did lenticulars, which they never did again, which is probably for the best, to be honest. These are the message cards. I've never like, you know, I've never taken this off to see the messages. I don't think I ever will at this point. But yeah, these are all of the POBs that came out this era. Off the top of my head, I'm not going to go through every single one. I'm not going to go through every single one, but if you do have a question about what a pre-order benefit is, let me know and I can let you know. There are 2 more bookmarks for this, and at this point I don't think I'm ever going to get them, but it's not really a big deal. These are pretty low priority and they're kind of expensive, so I'm not really that concerned about that. they've released plenty more things since those came out that I have been happy to collect. So yeah, this is Gambler era, One of a Kind. And this, I think, is the first era that I really felt the Monstas were doing like lots of crazy pre-order benefits. There's a lot of pobs for this album. I did collect ATEEZ again. Shonu was an active member of this era for like not a long time. I want to say it was like less than a week that he was an active member before he went on like a health hiatus, and then he enlisted shortly after that. He had problems with his eye. Also, these were Starship Square pobs, and they're beautiful. I miss hollow photo cards. Nobody does hollow photo cards anymore, really. Like, we get Make Star, which is what this is, but also Monsta X don't do Make Star, but I do, right? Maybe when the Monstas come back, maybe when the Monstas come back, we can negotiate not the rogue sleeve in here. You can tell that I was working on this binder, but maybe we can negotiate a Make Star photo card for this era. So yeah, some people have mentioned me storing Monsta X since they are 6 members in an A5 wide binder, and I have thought about that, but I think I would need so many A5 wide binders to, like, I would need one per era, or like 1 3-inch Meow Cafe binder for every 2 eras, and it just, I can fit 3 eras nicely in one of these binders, so I don't know, it doesn't bother me. I like them in a 9 pocket page as well. So we'll see. We'll see what the next era brings. I might reevaluate. But anyways, these are just some extra postcards and things I have in here for Kihyun and Wonho. Probably should store these in a different binder, but they live in here. But this is Wonho's entire like Tower Records collection. And I think, do I have Kihyun's entire Tower Records collection or just part of his? No, this is just Follow. That could be a goal for next year. This was so hard to find. I think I pulled it, but I think I had to buy a ton of albums to get his US Follow card. It was a lot. And then his Tower Records one was kind of hard to find too. But anyways, that's it for this binder. This binder is archived. There's nothing else I want to add in here. There's nothing else I want to do for these eras. Minus Kihyun broadcast cards. That's really the only exception, but I wouldn't add these to this binder anyways. So that is it for this binder. All right, this is Monsta X 3. This is from the most recent group eras. This is everything after Shonu enlisted and before like the rest of the boys enlisted. Before like everybody except for Chungkyun enlisted. Chungkyun made an enlistment joke the other day and I was like, please don't. Please don't, I'm sensitive. I'm just trying to make it to May 2025 at this point. But yeah, so this starts off, this is also the era that Pobs became really big. COVID, you know, was COVIDing, Pobs became a big thing, and yeah, so this is from No Limit is where we start out. And also when they went down to 5 members, I did start storing members. I started storing Kihyun separately, and then I did the other 4 members as an 8 pattern. These are all the album cards. This is also when Starship started doing like a bunch of different pre-order benefits and other inclusions. Also so many unit cards. Oh my gosh, these units. I haven't looked at these units in a while. I didn't really look at this. I flipped through this binder quickly because I was like, this is like an older binder or like a more recent Monsta X binder, so I feel like everything is fine, and like everything was fine in it. So anyways, now we have Pobs. So many hollow cards. Like these cards are hollow. I don't know if you can tell. They're hollow on the back too. Where did our hollow cards go? I get they're more expensive to make, but like I would pay a little more for a hollow photo card. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, Make Star with Mew. Who else used to do hollow cards? Soundwave did them for like a minute. I don't know if Monsta X had Soundwave hollow cards, but I think Stray Kids did. We're finishing up No Limit here. These are the larger inclusions. I like to store larger Monsta X inclusions with their album. It's just the way I've always done it and just the way that makes the most sense in my brain. I think this was the last era for Tower Records postcards. So, interesting. More larger inclusions from the, oh gosh, the really big version. I don't remember exactly what it's called. It's been too long. These are the Digipack posters. Oh, I'm so happy to have 6 members back for the next era. I hate Changyun always being by himself. Anyways, this is the next era. This is Shape of Love, one of my favorite Monsta X albums. And I say that as a Monbebe since debut. Like, since pre-debut, I've been a Monbebe. Before Monbebe was even a thing. But, like, this is one of my favorite albums from Monsta X. I absolutely adore this album so much. I think it's start to finish one of their best. Their concept is beautiful. Like, I just love everything about Shape of Love. So, as you can see, I collected lots of stuff. I think this is the era that I started collecting Kihyun and Changyun as, like, also I won the Universe event this era. I sold Minhyuk, Hyungwon, and Juhan, but I did keep Kihyun and Changyun, so you will see those Universe winner cards. I've never tried to get Kihyun's Universe winner card for No Limit, mostly because I'm afraid, but it's fine. But yeah, I really was determined to win it this era, and I'm so excited I did. I kind of missed the Universe event PCs, to be honest. But these are all of Changyun's pobs and lucky draws. This is the era I, like, picked up, fully collecting his pobs. And then also it's nice because you can have the other 3 members in, like, a 3 pattern. I don't know what we're going to do for a comeback. I'll probably do OT6 everything because I'm going to be, like, emotional. I'm gonna be like, I miss them so much. I'll buy whatever. 8 rounds of Sound by Lucky Draws. I'm there. I am there. But yeah. Even though we'll probably get another OT5 album next year, like with everybody, but minus Changyun. But I think we're gonna get an OT6 album before enlistment. I hope so. I swear to God, if the Korean military doesn't give us enough time to release an OT6 album, swear to God. I feel like that's what Monbebe have been holding on to the past couple of years. So anyways, this is Reason. This is the most recent era, which is going to be 2 years old in 2025, in January. Next month, this album is going to be 2 years old. Never thought I would see the day that would happen to Monsta X, to be honest. But anyways, here's all the pobs and everything for, well, these are all album cards up to this point. We have unit cards, and then there were a lot of duplicate outfit cards for Reason era, so I started storing them like this, and I really like the way that this turned out, to be honest. I think it looked really nice. This page is kind of a hot mess, but it's not my fault. Kihyun had like a purple background here and the white background, and I don't know. There was an uneven amount of cards. They did not think about my binder here. And then this is the overlapping page for Changyun and Kihyun before we get into Changyun's pobs, because there was an uneven amount of cards. It's fine. But yeah, this took me a while to finish, mostly because I, like, for the other 3 members, like Minhyuk, Hyungwon, and Juhan, I picked up a couple extra sets, and it took me a little bit to get those. I just got those earlier this year, mostly because I just didn't want Reason era to be, like, officially over, and now it is. There's a couple of, did I finish Kihyun's broadcast? We'll look through that binder later, but I might have done Kihyun's broadcasts for this album, too. Anyways, this is this album. There also was a pop-up shop this era, so there's a bunch of extra stuff in here from, like, pop-ups. The only other thing I would ever add to this binder is that each member of Monsta X had 2 signed postcards from the pop-up shop, and if I ever came across Kihyun's other one, to be honest, I don't even really know what it looks like. I've only seen it for sale, like, 1 time, but if I ever came across it again, I would probably pick that up just to finish this page. I don't care about having both of Changyun's, but I did have a mutual at the time who was living in Korea and went to the pop-up store and got me Kihyun, and then I did a sponsorship for the pop-up store that era as well, and I got Changyun from the sponsorship. That was really nice. Obviously, I paid for everything that the mutual got me, but the sponsorship I didn't pay for anything because that was part of the sponsorship. But anyways, because of that, I ended up with a lot of stuff from the pop-up store, which I'm super, super grateful to have all of this stuff. So yeah, it was a fun era. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of stuff. Like, this is the most stuff they've ever released for an album if you collected all the pop-up store stuff, and for, like, Monsta X I do. Like, I collect everything. I'm really sad that it's almost been 2 years since this album came out. I'm ready for a comeback. I am ready. There's going to be a comeback this year. I know there's going to be a comeback this year. They've been talking about it for like a year and a half at this point. I just want my Monsta X comeback so bad. I miss them so much. All right, this is the Monsta X 4 binder. So this houses everything after enlistment era started that's not Kihyun or Changyun. So we have Jooheon's solo album here. Absolutely adored this concept on Jooheon, but I did, for this binder, collect all the POBs. I just didn't collect any lucky draws. So yeah, before enlistment era, that was kind of my rule, was like lucky draws for Kihyun and Changyun, but not for anybody else. So I just kind of followed that same logic here. Very cute though. The babiest girl that ever baby girls. I'm just saying. But yeah, I collected all the random inclusions, and then I came across this postcard set when I was in Los Angeles, and I bought it because I was like, I don't own that, and it's right in front of me, so like, why would I not buy it? I didn't buy it when it was on Starship Square's website, but then when it was in front of me in Los Angeles, I was like, it's a sign. Anyways, this is the Monsta X XL section, so we have all of the unseen stuff. I do have this last Shonu G Market jewel case card coming in a package. It just hasn't arrived yet. And yeah, I've got the rest of the POBs here though. I didn't collect lucky draws again, but I did collect these because I went to KCON LA to see Shonu and Hyungwon, and I was like, I have to collect all 4 of these, and it was so difficult to find them. I pulled 3 of the 4. I should have just bought more lucky draws. Like, I really should have, honestly, at that point, because there were no Monbebe trading. There was nobody trading these cards at all, and I was like, hello. Anyways, and then these are the M-Wave KCON cards. But yeah, I love a Superstar card. So one thing about me is I will get my hands on the Superstar card. And then this is the last, like, this is their photo book on the way that they released. So there's also a couple unseen cards here. I got these just to kind of finish up this page, and then all the trading cards and larger inclusions for the unseen and on the way. Again, the tiny Polaroids. This might be the first of me talking about the tiny Polaroids that you've seen, but the tiny Polaroids. Why? Why did they do tiny Polaroids? Anyways, this binder could be archived. I do plan on archiving it, or like saving it for another like Jooheon solo, a Shonu solo, a Minhyuk solo, like something that's not Kihyun or Changyun, because there is room for one more album release in this binder, but I don't want to put the 2025 comeback in here. So I guess it really depends on like what else gets released. But for now, this binder is complete until I get that last card in the mail. But I mean, I have it coming. It'll be here. All right, this is the Monsta X non-album 9-pocket item binder. This binder is, she's very thick, very, very thick. So this has, it has everything. It has albums, it has fan club cards, it has, not albums, it has fan club cards, it has DVDs, it has merch releases, season's greetings, you name it. But we start off with fan club stuff. So this is from 5th gen Monbebe. So we have 5th gen here. Cute. I love these little sweatshirts. Starship gives Monsta X these adorable sweatshirts to wear all the time. Like for the most recent season's greetings, like Shonu, Minhyuk, and Changyun all have them too. And I'm like, I want them. I want a hoodie that looks like that. Sell them. I want these hoodies too. They're so cute. Why did Starship not sell these? Ugh, they're dumb. Anyways, this is for 6th gen. We have MX Agent for 6th gen Monbebe. And then for 7th gen Monbebe, we have, what was this called? So yeah, we have this. I do keep all of my official like fan club cards with my name on them in a different binder for Stray Kids, Monsta X, and Wonho. So because I show my collection online so often, I just don't want my full name in my videos. And then this is for 9th gen, 8th gen Monbebe. This is only 8th gen? For some reason I thought we were on 9th gen. I don't know. Anyways, So yeah, we have that. And then this is from FanCon stuff. So this is a fan-made Wonho card. But this is from their 4th gen home party. This is from MX University, which is 5th gen. And then this is also MX University, is from the DVD. This is from MX Agent, which is 6th gen. And then this is still MX Agent. This is the DVD again. And then MX Friends, which is 7th gen. I actually went to this concert in real life, and if you follow me, then you have heard me say it a billion times, but it was the best concert I've ever been to. It was such an incredible experience, so I'm just so happy to be there. I do have plans for this page. I didn't have plans for a while, but I think I want to do the L holders for Shonu and Hyungwon, and then the these cards, the horizontal L holder cards, the non-Monbebe only ones for Shonu, Hyungwon, and Juhan. And then these are other cards from that. I was only trying to get Kihyun for this, to be honest, but I ended up buying too many cards. I actually ended up buying too many, so it's fine. We kept them all. These are the trading cards from MX Friends. Starship loves a good trading card set for a fan con. And then these are all the unit cards from that. And then this is from the DVD. I love these cards. They're beautiful. They're so beautiful. And then here's the little like ID holders. And then we get into Season's Greetings. So this is from 2021. So have a good day, 2021. I did collect Season's Greetings prior to 2021. I just don't think they had like real photo card sets. Anyways, this is 2021. And then this is 2022 Season's Greetings, 365. 2023 Season's Greetings, Moncover. And then 2024 Season's Greetings was Day After Day. These cards are so cute. And then I don't have the 2025 Season's Greetings yet, but I did buy the Monsta X one, the Monmungchi one, and then I bought Changyun's solo one, which I don't know if I'll store that in this binder, but his solo one, but I'll definitely store the 2 Monsta X ones in this binder. And then we move on to DVDs. So this is the Connect, We Are Here, the Dreaming, No Limit. These are the No Limit trading cards from the Seoul concert. I just stored them back here because these sets at the bottom are from the Lexus tour cards. Yep. Throwback to the Lexus tour cards. You know what? We ended up with all of them though, so it was worth it. And this is more No Limit DVD stuff. This is the random Changyun page. So sometimes I always collect Kihyun for like all the special things that come from these things. But sometimes I also end up with Changyun. So Changyun. I have a good habit of pulling his cards too when it comes to like things that I should be pulling Kihyun for. So anyways. And then this is from their summer photo book, Ziesta. And yeah, oh, this is their other summer photo book. Oh, I hope we get a summer photo book. I'm ready. Starship, my wallet is ready. It's not, but my wallet is ready for anything and everything you throw at me. Give me another summer photo book. I'm so sorry, young one. I was just like covering your face. I didn't mean to do that. Give me another summer photo book. Please. I want it all. I want it all. And then I just have other random collabs. So like I have Minhyuk's flown cards here. And this is a fan-made Juhan card. These are also fan-made. I just thought they were cute. But yeah, my plans for this binder. So I think I want to put the Season's Greetings for this year in this binder. And then after that, I think I might start a new binder for all of the activities moving forward. I don't have any other like merch or anything coming from Monsta X besides Season's Greetings. So yeah, this binder is really full and I feel like we're going to have a very busy year ahead of us here. So I might not even put 2025 Season's Greetings in here. Like we might call this done. This might be the end of this binder. There's nothing I'm missing besides those couple of MX Friends cards. But yeah, I do think that it's time to say goodbye to this binder and archive her and then just start a new one. More on that in 2025. We probably won't have to do any of that until like the following people or this line of people are back, until they're back. These two are here. But yeah, anything else that they release, like, you know, it probably won't be anything else until they all come back. Like they're pretty set on, like, you know, they're gonna do a lot once they come back. So we get Joohan though so soon. Oh, I cannot wait for Joohan's discharge. I wonder if Hyungwon and Kihyun will be able to make his discharge. They have to. I don't know. I hope they all can make it. I want to see my Monstas all together again. I was spoiled during Minhyuk's discharge. Now I expect it for everybody. Everybody's got to show up. Come on. All right. So this binder is my Monsta X larger inclusions binder. I know. The non-album large inclusions. I've had a lot of thoughts about this binder and the one that has the 9 pocket cards in it recently. Anyways, this is everything they released non-album. There are some Wonho things in here from when he was in Monsta X, so if he was included in like a full group of something, I didn't separate the set. You will see some Wonho throughout here, but everything pre-follow era that had Wonho in it still has Wonho in it. And yeah, these are all from like Season's Greetings, DVD releases, merch releases, you name it, it's in here. There's so much stuff. Oh, these are cute. Oh, also I got double Changyun for this set. But there were only 5 postcards released, so I kept them both, you know. But yeah, these were cute. There's just a bunch of random stuff in here. This binder could be organized a little bit better, and as I was flipping through it, I was like, there might be some things I could do later on, but it was fine for the video, so I was like, you know, it's okay. Yeah, Wonho sets. I also organized everything by pocket page that you need, so all the 4 pocket stuff is together. But you see what Starship did? I've complained about this a couple times in this video already. I'm filming out of order, but the Polaroid size is so tiny. It used to be like this, and then Starship made them like this, and I can't tell if it's a mistake or if this is just what they do now, but fix it, Starship. Fix it. Anyways, here's some 6 pocket ticket items. I love these Reason tickets. They're from the pop-up shop, and they're hollow on the back. Oh, they're so beautiful. I love them so much. And we've got the Dreaming. This is from the Dreaming DVD. Beautiful, gorgeous. And then we've got stuff from MX Friends, those DVDs. And then we have the postcard set. So this is from a DVD, and then this is actually a freebie that I got, but I kept it here. And then we have the All About Love postcard set. There's another variation of these postcards that are purple tinted, and I hate them, and I'm so happy I have these instead. Just gonna be honest. And then these are the ones from the Dreaming, the US postcards. Yeah. And then we have more stuff from fan cons, postcard sets. It's from MX Agent. This is from No Limit. And then we have stuff from the pop-up store for a reason. I don't know why I put that in here, but I did. And then we have MX Friends, and that is it for this binder. So like I said, it very much is like, it's full to the point where I'm comfortable with how full it is, but I think if I were to put anything else in here, like I might put this year's Season's Greetings in here and then call it good, just because I feel like it's going to finish out an era, but start a new like large inclusion and a new 9 pocket non-album binder for Monsta X starting in 2025, just because we're going to enter a whole new era of Monsta X, so I want to be prepared for that. But yeah, that's it for this binder. And that is it for my entire Kpop Photocard collection. I have been filming this video over the course of 2 days, and I am exhausted. I'm so tired. Why do I have so many photocard binders? Oh my god. But yeah, I really love collecting photocards, as you can see, as you can tell from this, and I am excited to see what 2025 brings my collection. I do plan on doing a video kind of talking about my 2025 collection goals. So definitely keep a lookout for that over the next couple of days. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed, and I hope that you will join us for our sorting photo card Sundays that I do every 2 weeks on the channel. Definitely hit subscribe and hang out with us in 2025. I'm super excited to upload more content for you guys next year, and I do thank you guys for being with me this year. This isn't the last video I'm filming this year, so I don't know why I'm acting like this, but anyways, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you very soon. Bye bye.